Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows.
Start, right?
Yeah, I just
When they started,
And good evening and welcome to Pbkc Poker Live. We're about ready to get started in this Friday night No Limit Hold'em cash game. I'm here joined by Mike B. Go ahead and give a hi, Mike B. Here we
hey
are.
guys.
Look how beautiful it is back there. Like
Yeah.
South Florida weather, the sun setting.
Yeah, the
it's
sunset's
like
always nice.
it's almost fall. We have poker in here. We have this view behind us, but more importantly, we have some poker action. I've been on a hiatus for a little while. I've been
So how did you go to Vegas?
tending to other things. It was part work related. G2E, the gaming convention, and some other things. I got to see some new technology. I got to see our friends from Guerrilla Gaming who provided this amazing table for us to do this live stream. So it's always good to get caught up and hear what's going on in the gaming world. But now settle back in, ready to broadcast a little game, and a lot of familiar faces here today, Mike.
Absolutely. Bunch of the normal guys from Vinny's game. No Vinny tonight. I think he's still out of town.
Can it still be Vinny's game with no Vinny?
Sure, we'll let it be.
Okay,
Vinny's
we'll
game.
let it be Vinny's game. Okay.
Just this week. If he's not back by next week, we had to rename it like the Friday Night Invitational or something.
I like Paulie's game. It's very close to Vinny's game. And, you know, Paulie's Paulie.
That's true. Do we call it Big Ryan's Country Experience?
We could call it that. We could call it that. You know, it's funny I say that. That'd be a good name for a haunted house. I just came back from Halloween Horror Nights. I did a quick up and back in 24 hours and went up there. And Big Ryan's Scary Experience would be a great name for one of the haunts.
Yeah, that's.
But the lineup today. So we have Anthony in seat number 1. I believe he's a new player.
He was here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. He says here,
maybe last
businessman. He says drug dealer, so he's in pharmaceuticals. That's,
okay.
that's what it says there.
All right.
Biggest poker win is 10K in tournaments. Hobbies and interests, wine, women, and song. So
I would have thought it was pharmaceuticals.
I would have thought so too. So yeah, we don't have everybody here, but we have.
C2 is Buzz.
We know Buzz.
We know Buzz. We love Buzz. Seat 3 is Paulie. Seat 4 is our good friend Cool Movie. I think Josh is in what I guess would be the 6th seat.
The 6. We'll call it the 6.
We'll call
it's
it
the
the
5.
6.
The 5's not here. We'll call it 6.
The 5 1/4 seat or something like that. I don't know the other side of the table, obviously, since we're staring at Anthony here, who's making a decision.
125.
Makes it 125. And takes it down.
So you see the graphics come up in just a minute. Tech team was in there and they had one little hiccup, so you'll see the hands and the stats coming up as we all have come to know and love.
I think Frog's actually sitting next to Josh.
That is Frog, yep.
Oh, there's Frog.
They miss you when you're not here, and then when they're here,
I don't know. Who's sitting next to Frog?
Seat number 8, is that seat number 8?
I would say that's technically 9.
That's 9, yeah, it's Eddie, the Frog, and then, yeah, Josh the Mover.
Then, of course, we have Ryan in the 10 seat.
I thought Ryan usually sits in 1. Usually likes to find his home in 1, right?
It's either end, because
Okay.
downstairs...
He needs a big seat, though.
Yeah.
Right. He
Yeah,
can't sit. He can't sit in the
got-
middle and get
nah,
pinched by
nope.
seats
Need
6
some leg room.
and 8. Like, can you scoot over? Be like, I'm scooted over. That's all
Yeah,
you
I need
get.
some extra hip room. Yeah, he's normally in the 1 or the 8 downstairs when we're down there.
It's funny how much you guys actually know about these players. Like, actually, what seat they prefer.
Oh yeah, but that's because I see them like 4 nights a week.
Right.
I work nights. They're here most nights. I
Okay,
mean,
so-
if you put a daytime dealer up here, they probably wouldn't know
Favorite
as-
seats, but they'll
as
know
much
that,
as
they here at PBKC. Come on in. We will know your favorite seat.
We'll know your favorite seat, and probably by about 7 minutes, we'll know what your favorite hand is.
We probably will.
That's what we do. All right, so it looks like we have 3 players here on a 5-king 4-5, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. Checks around at the river. The river is the 7 of clubs. A bit of 3 1/4. Fold gets to Josh, the mover. Wonder if he's going to be moving on or moving out.
Wow, there was a big game going downstairs today.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt the.
I like big game stories. That's a straight.
And that's
the rebar.
good. Probably $750,000 in play, maybe. I saw one player won 100+ K. So yeah, it was. If you need a big game, we have them. That was pretty awesome.
How many blue chips were on that table?
There were a ton of blue chips. Like we purchased blue chips for the first time last year, and it looks like I'm like in a situation where
May have to put in a second
we're
order.
going to have to man up and get some more blue chips. And then they're going to ask for, okay, now you have 5K chips. You're like, can I get some of those 25K chips? And like, where does it stop?
I'm waiting for everyone to come to you and say, can we get the $500 chip? That's the one I'm waiting for.
500?
That's the one I'm waiting for.
You think?
Especially in the back in the table games
Okay.
area. That's when they were like, do you guys have any of those cool purple chips? And we're like, sorry, all we have are black, and we go right to the pumpkins. We have no middle ground here.
Should we? We should.
Maybe.
A purple 500. What were we thinking?
We were thinking that the blues were more important because it helped our
Right.
strategical placement of boxes, I think.
Okay. I could see that.
But yeah, no, purple chips are definitely something that's been talked about in the back. And it also, it may be a chip that would play in this game, especially with as big as these guys get. That may be a chip that may be an interesting thing to think
I wonder
about.
it would play different. It's funny because I saw some bets today where this guy's like 4K and he throws in 4 pumpkins. Does he bet 3,500 now or 4,500?
Yeah,
It changes the whole.
It does. It
whole
does.
new game.
It's one of those things where it's like I don't feel like putting in like 37 chips, but I
Right.
feel like putting in like 7 chips. So it's one of those things where that 500 chip may
Okay.
actually be maybe something we need to actually think about because
I'll make that. Let me
that's a
put
fun
that.
chip.
Let me throw that in my notes right here. Let me jot that down. All right, Mike B says purple chips. Okay, we're all set.
All right, so playing 5, 10, 20. We have Pat in the box.
Stopped by, saw some of the crazy action at the WSOP. It was pretty crazy over there.
Yeah.
The craziest part is not to always we're beating on the dead horse that is COVID, but the difference of basically
How life is different
in
Vegas
Vegas compared.
to here.
It is 2 totally different countries.
Yeah.
Mask on while you're playing, mask on while you're walking around.
Weird.
Vax card approval for the convention, and it is a totally different planet. It is insane.
Well, I saw that Rich Ganesh that plays here.
Yeah, Rich,
put
good
on
player.
put on his Facebook his green I've been vaccinated pass
Really?
photo from the WSOP because he was playing.
Right.
He put that on Facebook you have to have that app with if it's anything other than green you're not allowed to play.
Yep.
You have to verify it through 3 or 4 different things. It's crazy. You're here and it's me and you are sitting next to each other and we're just all right, what's going on? Nobody here's wearing a mask, nothing, and then all of a sudden you go to a different part of the state, different part of the country, and you're like, what?
Orlando is fine. I sat in an auditorium with 5,000 people watching one of the shows last night, and everybody's there just packed in on bleachers. Everything's fine.
You're talking to a guy who goes to Disney once a month.
You
Trust
are.
me.
I forgot you're Mr. Disney.
Trust me, I have 3. Oh, here we go.
We got the big all in. We don't have the cards yet.
I'm going to bet that Ryan wins this hand.
I'm gonna get an overpair and Ryan has like 10s.
I think Paulie's in this hand
Ryan
as
has
well.
10s. Frog's got ace queen.
Oh, that's a flop and a half for 10s.
Oh, that's a good flop for 10s.
I know.
He says he has 10s.
No, you said he had 10s.
No, he just said I got a straight. Ace king for Frog.
Ooh, that looks like 9-10.
Oh my God, the old 9-10.
3 9s.
The old 9-10.
Frog misses his flush.
Oh no.
I think Paulie was in this hand as well, but I don't know what exactly Paulie had.
I don't know if it matters right now.
I don't think so.
That's
unless,
a big WTF, Chad, for sure.
Yeah, unless, I mean,
What? Well, welcome back to me here.
yeah, here you go. You take a vacation, you come back to 3 9s.
It's the same poker. I'll tell you what's not the same. I leave for a little while, and the bad beat gets smashed. Like, as soon as I leave, it's like, you guys...
Oh, I was
like,
I was here that night.
is everybody doing it on purpose? Like, oh, Noah's gone, we can deal with bad beat
okay,
now.
so here's the thing.
All right.
I don't know if it's that or if I said this earlier in the day to somebody, actually the day that it hit. It's you're not gonna figure out when it's gonna hit. It's just gonna run into you.
Okay.
And I think that's kind of what happened. It was literally like it just ran into the table, and it was one of those things where it was really weird because it was we had just closed 3 card, and I was sitting there talking to Sean, and all of a sudden I went to do a fill to help out. So I was getting ready to leave, and I heard the roar, and I just looked at him, and he looked at me, and we were just like,
You know what that is. We've
Oh,
heard
boy.
that sound before.
yep. We looked at each other, we're like, oh,
If you
boy.
could can that sound and like put it on the stream, it'd be awesome. We have no,
Yes.
we have surveillance. We don't have audio surveillance, but how awesome would it be if we could throw that sound bite out?
That one was big. That was a big one, because it hit about like 1:10 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, I was here when it hit, and I was telling Sean, I was like, it was just a matter of time until somebody ran into it.
Right. So that 110, it was
It was technically
10 Vegas time.
Yes.
So it was like, okay, it's 10-10.
Yep.
We hit it, but then I was like, they're like, do we handle this now? But I had to do the math. I did the quick math. 10-10, 11-10, 12-10, 110. We have cards. Yep, hold off. It's 110. Get everything verified.
Yeah.
Tell everybody, come back
We'll see you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
We'll still be here. Don't worry.
It's
We've
not
done it
going
before.
anywhere.
We're like, are you sure? Or should I like sit here? Like, I mean, you're talking $200,000 plus for the winner. You're like, we have a trusting. Do I get an IOU? Like, what do I get? Like, so no. And congratulations to all those players. We're already at over 80K. I don't think this is
I don't know if
updated.
it's updated.
Yeah, it's probably not. Do you have the number?
I can get it real quick.
Let's see what. Yeah, it says 89. We're probably closer to 100K.
It says on the website that we're at 90,000.
The website is accurate.
$90,124.
Excellent.
Buzz flops trips here and takes it down.
That easy? What an easy
Well,
game.
I mean 8-7 king queen, and I think somebody had 9-10. So
Buzz had a play, and I don't know if you're able to see it. He had a play where it had to be a misread. I don't know if you saw the hand. The board was Jack, 3-3.
I think I've heard about this. I don't think I saw the hand, but I think I've heard.
Jack, deuce, and a random card
Okay.
or something. 2 high pairs.
Okay.
So Buzz had a pair of deuces, I believe. Well,
Okay.
basically, he was playing the board.
He got counterfeited.
He got counterfeited. The guy fires his whole stack in, buzzed off for a second, and called. And Buzz couldn't beat any hand. The only thing he could do is maybe tie a hand with the way it played out. He
Just
didn't.
playing the board with
It
with
was,
whoever
yeah,
it was.
like I felt bad. It was, these long sessions and sometimes late nights, and you know how bad somebody slept the morning before,
Correct.
or whether their kids are pissing them off or something like that. It'll make you do some funny things.
That definitely will. That's
So I'm looking for Buzz to have a stronger showing.
He played pretty well last week. He played pretty well last week. I was on, or no, 2 weeks ago. Whenever I was here, I was on commentary with Mike 2 weeks ago. He had a pretty good session on Friday night.
Yep. We see Jacob checking in. Jacob, we're thinking of you today. I know you were out today. You had some personal things going on, but everybody here at the Kennel Club is thinking of you and your family.
Yes. Oh, it's Vinny. He's
not here, but he's here. He's like, you know what? This is my game.
I might as well stop by, right?
I got to stop by my own game. I got to make an appearance.
Whoa. 75. Blackout.
So tomorrow, you have a dog?
I do not.
You should get one. Tomorrow, the Mutt Derby.
I have three kids. I don't know if I need a dog.
You don't need a dog. You don't need a dog.
No, my wife has been like, hey, can we get a dog? And I always say,
Just
babe,
get the dog. How many kids?
3.
3 kids.
But she's like allergic, so I'd have to get like one of those like
Oh, no.
super hypoallergenic ones,
Yeah.
and then I'm good.
Yeah, my dog's super hyper.
Yeah.
Oh, hypo?
Hypo.
Oh,
not
yeah, no,
hyper.
super hyper.
Oh yeah, no. Are you gonna put it on the track?
I'm debating it. So we have the stream tomorrow at 1. And then the races start 5:30, I believe, with
Okay.
check-in and everything. I don't know. Like, my dog, Link, would be the one that would come.
Mhm.
Zelda, his counterpart, Zelda and Link,
Mhm,
of course. She's a little shy. She probably wouldn't want to get involved in that. Oh, look at and Frog.
Feeling froggy.
Wow.
The 9-10 of hearts.
The old 9-10, right? Making a
Okay,
play
I
at
think
it?
9-10 of hearts might be the hand of the night.
So far, the hand in the night. So Link may come and make a run at it.
Okay.
But, you know, then Link has to come here. He'll come here early with me, hang out. But the good news is he spent 10 days or 9 days while I was in Vegas at doggy daycare and made some new friends. So he's a little more chill. So we'll see how that goes.
All right.
But for everybody else, you can register day of, I believe. No aggressive dog. So if you have like a wolf or you know, a tiger or something, you can't. It has to be a dog that's not gonna.
Makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Lala might be there. There's a story about Lala, and the other guys. I'll let Josh or somebody tell that story one night.
Okay.
But Lala was a little tiny, like Pomeranian with bows in her hair, who tried to absolutely rip my fingers off at one point. So Lala will be there probably.
It's always the quiet dog.
Some other super fast dogs. I got a plan for Link. You know, a hot dog at the finish line or something. I think he has a chance.
Makes sense.
I
I would
mean,
try. I would try.
You would? You could make a run for it for the hot dog.
Oh, I definitely couldn't make a run for it. I'd pull a hamstring or something. Game over. I tried to play baseball, and by the time I hit like the 3rd sprint of the day,
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Got my workout in for the day.
So Vinny working, even wherever he might be right now. JJ and Bam are still on the way. If they haven't gotten here, he's getting updates, giving us updates. It's 15 minutes behind. They might be here already. We don't know.
It's gonna be a surprise.
There's that infamous the Crown Royale bag from the Frog.
Ooh.
When you play cards, you carry your chips in a Crown Royale? No. But light box, like a.
I bring them in my kid's piggy bank.
Okay.
I just open the bottom
Yeah.
and just start shaking it like I'm trying to get change out of it. Yeah, no. Yeah, the infamous Crown Royal bag. We have to get Frog on and see if there's a story behind that. Or is it just because it's velvet?
It's probably just velvet. It's smooth. It's like silky. It's like.
It's easy to just
I don't know.
kind of stash it in the
Do
pocket.
any other liquors come in bags? Like, I'm not a big liquor guy. Like.
I'll say this much: the bottles I get don't come in bags because I
Okay.
normally get the big bottles,
Right.
so that I can make it cost efficient. 'Cause
Yeah.
If I'm gonna drink it, I'm gonna drink it. So
Okay.
that's the way I look at it.
So Stoli doesn't come in a bag.
No. No, I'm more of a captain. I'm a rum guy. Rum or tequila.
Whew.
And the rum of choice right now has been the Captain Morgan Silver,
Okay.
70 proof. Been very.
This poker stream brought to you by Captain Morgan
No,
Silver.
this poker stream brought to you by Alcoholics Anonymous. And Frog might be a little bit ahead of you. Oh, there we go. Anthony's gonna lead out here with his pocket 5s, 2 1/4.
So, did you catch any of the tirade by Phil Hellmuth? Did you see this yet?
I saw a little bit of it. I didn't see all of it.
You can't. It takes like. It'll take you 20 minutes to watch it.
That's why I haven't watched
He
all of it.
runs a tirade of F-bombs, and you give me your opinion on this. Let's let the limit finish the hand, and I want to hear from
Okay.
you, because you as a dealer in the mix, basically in the line of fire.
Is that talking because I've had chips thrown in my direction and almost caught them with my bare hands?
Something like that. Okay, so A guy drops an F-bomb here at the Kennel Club, right?
Yep.
What happens?
Most of the time I tell him, sir, I'm going to need you to refrain from using the offensive language. You know,
Then
I kind of give him like a warning myself
Yeah.
before I get the floor involved.
Right.
So if it's a continuous thing, then I call the floor.
You would agree that we have a process, that
Yes.
something will happen.
Step
okay,
one to
like
step
you
two.
can't. Right. And then we'll eventually, the cops show up and then the SWAT team and the whole thing, and we'll get them out of here. Okay. Phil goes on a tirade with F-bombs like a machine gun, and nobody does anything in any way about it. Nobody calls the floor. Nobody says, hey, can you maybe not use 20 F-bombs in a row, just like 15? And he goes nuts. So I get it. The bad guy, poker brat image and all that stuff. But this was next level. So the problem I have was I don't take offense to foul language or in particular. However, there's 9 other people at the table.
Correct.
They may or may not want to hear that stuff come out of your mouth. And then it goes further.
Correct.
You have tens of thousands of people watching, just like this stream,
Absolutely.
where F-bombs are coming out in
Like
succession.
like
and
the
then
4th of July?
And then people believe, oh, so if I don't like something that happens at the table, I just start dropping F-bombs all over the place.
Yeah, that's bad.
It was bad. It was a bad look. It blew up on Twitter, and there was a lot of conversation on how that should have been handled. I get it. Celebrity, poker brat, the whole thing. Pull up his hand. And here comes Mitch.
Well, Mitch has top pair.
Josh isn't much to gamble so often on these type of hands.
Open-ended straight draw with gut shot flush draw.
Yeah.
Get there.
Nah, he ain't doing it. It's early.
I think Paulie folded.
It's your whole stack.
Mo folded.
Now you're not getting odds.
Oh, there he is.
You're wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. All right. So thanks a lot for that one. I know nothing.
Got him. Ooh, he hit the jack. And he missed. And Mitch takes it down.
So 1 point for Mike B here.
Let's go. Whee. Yeah, my feeling on the whole Phil thing is I think that you have to, like, he gets a little bit of slack because of his, obviously his fandom and his fame.
Right.
But I think at a point you have to, it doesn't matter who's the one saying it, you have to put your foot down.
Exactly.
And I think that's one where they probably should have had somebody put their foot down and tell him, hey, we need you to chill out.
Right, and you could even play it off. You could go over to the table. I'm the floor guy. It's Phil. I know Phil. I'd be like, okay, Phil, you got them all in. You got all your F-bombs out. Be like, that's going to have to be, that's it. Maybe do one more real quick, but we got to be done.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yeah, I feel the same way on
a limit. Like, there should be a meter. Like, you could fill the meter. Now, I am a fan of somebody who's involved in a hand, and there's a gigantic hand, and somebody hits some kind of insanity, and it's not directed specifically at a player, not directed at the dealer or any part of the staff. It's just directed at the poker gods, maybe, if you will, and be like,
guy hits
what
a
the
random
F? What
card
the F?
and just drops a F.
But there has to be equivalent. So if you're playing a 1-2 game, no limit, $1,000 pot. 2-5 no limit, $5,000 pot.
Correct.
5-10, $10,000 pot.
I've kind of seen where, especially in some of the bigger games that we have here, where it's big hand.
Right.
Guy hits like a 3 or 4 outer on the river, and the guy that lost hand just stops and just goes F.
Right.
I'm not really pressing the button on that one.
But we were talking like
35-minute tirade.
Directed at the guy. Directed at some point talking about burning the facility down.
Yeah, at that point you got to put your foot
Could you
down.
imagine? So the guys are on a stream, and Frog all of a sudden loses his stuff, and then he's like, I'm going to burn this effer down. Like, what do we do with that?
Yeah, we're gonna have to see somebody in the office later.
Right, we're gonna have to have a conversation.
That one's bad.
Right.
Ooh, Paulie's got a straight here. Mitch has a king high flush draw.
Look at Paul. See,
and Mitch is gonna end up
there it is.
Paulie's just gonna try to play aggressive. I think. Be aggressive.
So, I'm not a big poker fan. I'm a big Twitter fan recently. I'm learning that I'm getting my sports news and other stuff in the most rapid fashion by using Twitter. being able to get statistics or what's going on, or I get trends are big.
Yep.
You know, I'm looking. We do the sports card show here the last Sunday of every month. This one falls on Halloween, but what I do is I find trends. If I'm looking at Twitter and I go to trending and a guy's name keeps dropping or he's having a gigantic night, that directly reflects on investment opportunities in sports cards or anything else for that matter.
Correct. Let me ask you this one.
Go ahead.
You're an Eagles fan.
Oh, go.
Let's have the conversation.
Let's do it.
How does it feel?
So, we are.
For those of you that live under a rock, because you have to live under a rock to not know this one, Philadelphia Eagles traded Zach Ertz today to the Arizona Cardinals for a 5th-round draft pick.
I tweeted to Zach.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know if he. I don't know if he responded. Let's see.
Yeah, that one. I was actually driving, and his name like randomly popped up, and then I saw a couple of like tweets from the Eagles, and I'm like, did Zach Ertz retire like in the middle of the season? I'm like, what is going on? Did he get hurt, and I just didn't see it in the game? Like I was literally trying to figure out what happened because he was out on the field last night. He caught a touchdown, the Eagles' first touchdown of the game. I was like,
right.
Did he get hurt? I'm like, was I living under a rock? Like, did I just miss him getting hurt? Was it while I was watching the baseball game? Because I flipped back and forth for a little while. I was so confused, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, we've traded Zach Ertz. I'm like, what?
Yeah, just like that. So yeah, it's you know, we can't forget it's a business at some point. We have a more than serviceable. I don't even call him a second stringer because he actually ended up being the first stringer. So yeah, I think it's a good move. We got some basically guy who hasn't played a snap in the NFL for corner, and a 5th-round pick, which is, you know, the limited value there. So, but more importantly, I think it's a good move for him that he actually can play with a team that's not rebuilding right now.
Going to a team that's actually a contender.
Correct.
Makes sense.
Correct.
Yeah, I figured I would ask, seeing how I know that you're the Eagles aficionado here and the card. We're talking about the card show and everything. Just trying to figure out if how you felt about them turning the reins of the tight end position basically to Dallas Goddard full time now. We have a straddle from Paulie. Frog has called. Mo called. It's around the Buzz. Buzz says, all right, I'm in. And here comes Paulie with the raise to 240? Maybe? I can't see. 215. Okay, there we go. It's a really weird number. Mo calls. I don't think Frog's folding here. Oh, Frog just goes jam sandwich. Here you go.
Wow.
Frog getting froggy.
How about this? It's almost like he knows he has the best hand and he's able to fire his whole stack in there.
But the real question here is, just because he has the best hand right now, doesn't mean that Paulie won't call with 10-7 suited here. I've seen him make this call before. I've actually dealt him, I think, a similar hand. The only reason why I don't know if Paulie would is because he lost that big hand already once. I don't know that this is the route that he wants to go tonight.
The route where he goes downstairs and reloads for 30K.
And puts all of it on. What do I know? What do I know?
Okay,
yeah,
now you're 1 for 2.
We're
1
even.
for 2.
Mo now with a decision here. And Mo says, all right, let's jam.
What? Is this like we're playing short-handed, the value of the hands go up? Like, what is this?
I don't know. Oh, they all hit 10s. All he needs is 7. And Frog hits the flush. Whee! Best hand wins.
Wow.
Best hand wins. I had you crushed with your 10-7. I love it.
I always come back with, like, if the best hand always won, then we wouldn't have a game. You know, you just don't put a flop out. Like, oh, I had aces. Oh, I had kings. Okay, I win.
What do you have? Jack or 8,
1,800 for Frog. Wow. Nice hand for Frog there. 18, 20.
So we're still short-handed. Somebody better reach out to Vinny and be like, hey, Vinny, where's everybody at?
Well, we got to remember we're on that 15-minute delay, so I'm going to guess that Bam is here. JJ could be here as well.
Okay.
I don't know if Josh the Mover's coming back. Josh may be taking a walk.
I need chips.
Yeah, we're playing 7-handed, so the value of the hands go up dramatically.
Oh, Crown Royal back. Looks like Eddie is getting out the Crown Royal. All right. That was a big one. The 7-handed extravaganza. So
A fiesta, if you will.
ooh, I like Fiesta.
It's like some of these games where like everybody's jamming in or whatever. I like to call it's a fiesta.
Yes.
Like this is like everybody's in there. We're partying.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fiesta. So let's see if we can get a few of those going this evening.
I'm in. So while you were out in Vegas,
Yeah.
did you happen to run into any of our friends from the bar poker and PPT? Because I know they're having their bar poker.
No,
open
I
right
just
now-
missed.
right
They
now
started
with the-
flying in when I was flying out. I probably passed them in the airport, but yeah, they're about wrapping it up. How about this? I can't say it on stream right now,
Uh-huh.
but I spoke to the Bar Poker Open today.
Okay.
They're running their final table.
Yeah, tomorrow's their final table.
They announced that the Bar Poker Open next year will be in Florida.
Maybe moving to a location.
It will be in Florida.
Oh,
So
nice.
wait. Does that mean us? I'm hoping.
Did we throw our
but
name? Did we throw our
We
our
more
hat?
than throw our name in. Like Glenn, great guy, great working relationship. Carl, one of his closest friends and partners. Great business minds, great concepts, all these ideas. I
absolutely.
think it's going to happen, Mike. I think we're going to have the Bar Poker Open here.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like stock the bar. Let's get ready. But we already run the
The
Bar
NPPT.
Poker League Championship, but not the whole entire thing for the whole country.
Yeah, I know.
Here.
I was looking. They had, I guess they had 4 flights for the main, and they had over like 1,200 players.
No
in
lie,
it.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's banana sandwich.
It's fun. We had our the final table for.
Myself and Carl did commentary of the final table.
That's
of
right.
The, of the main
Right.
event.
That's where Carl got his feet wet with a little bit of commentary. So
Yep.
we had that here, and you guys did an amazing job. Everybody can't forget, and you started as a bar poker guy.
Yes, I started.
That's it.
I started in the NPPT landscape.
I cannot preach enough. As far as the minor leagues go, or as far as a farm
Development.
system, if you will, for
Mhm.
poker players, poker dealers, anybody who likes poker, the Bar Poker League is the greatest concept
Oh, absolutely.
that could ever be around. So to give you an idea, they're playing for what's first place today? Like 100,000 or something, right?
70.
70,000.
70K for first place.
$70,000 for first. Okay, so that person qualified, played like a couple weeks at the local bar event for $5, which is just a tip for the dealer,
Yep.
and parlayed it into a shot. They're down almost to the final table. Parlayed it for a shot at like $70,000. It's the greatest way. It's the
So
greatest way to learn. Like you could go to the bar, bring $10.
Yep.
Play 2 games, full little tournaments, like play for 3 hours, and earn points. Earn enough points to get tickets to the qualifiers, win
Yep.
a qualifier, and now you're in Vegas and you're playing for $70,000.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly how they do it. They do 2 or 3 tournaments a night. They'll do 2 main tournaments in like a cons game.
Okay.
Get in there. They give out whoever wins each of the main games gets a token to play online to try to qualify for a seat in Vegas.
Amazing.
Or what would now be Florida. Once that becomes official. And they have other little tournaments that happen. I know they had a tag team event. I know they had some other stuff. Because I've been looking to see, because I know Luis Martinez, one of our, I think now former dealers, was playing.
Oh, okay.
And he actually made day 2. He had qualified. So I was looking to see how he was doing. But yeah, they had I think Carl posted a picture that they had. They're down to like 14 in that right now. Actually, I'm looking at their blog on here, and yeah, they had like 1,200 players. It's pretty nuts. And they come from all over the place: Florida, California, Vegas. So yeah, they're
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible event. It's
it
pretty fun.
is. And I'll tell you what, if it's something that's going to happen here, I think it's going to be very exciting. I think the ability to host a event like that would be awesome for not only us, but the poker industry in South Florida.
You heard it. We're recruiting you openly here.
We are.
I love you, Ryan.
We'd love to have you.
You're one of my favorite football players to go play.
And I know that it's one of those things where the bar poker, whenever they have the tournaments here, are always really fun.
I saw the field.
So I can only imagine how much fun it would be with people from outside of Florida getting a taste of Florida poker.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
So it's a little bit different of an animal here.
Yeah, get your popcorn ready for that one.
Raised to 150.
All right, Ryan raises to 150 here. Buzz with 5-3 diamonds. Let's get frisky. I wonder if he misread his hand this time, too.
I can't run either.
Hopefully we misread his hand.
That's very possible. Oh, Mitch just flopping trips. That's nice.
Look,
75.
that's a bad spot.
He's got a straight draw.
Replay.
That's gross.
Whoa.
Paulie turns the straight.
Just like, boom, here, have a straight. What?
Let Buzz hang himself. Go for it.
Oh, no, Buzz. Buzz cannot win now. Mitch, to a certain extent, thinks he's good. Ah, Paulie bet too much. Oh, never mind.
No, he didn't.
Buzz, yeah, that's the end of your party, Buzz.
Yeah, I don't think you can call for a 4 that isn't going to do you any good, Buzz. Don't do it, Buzz. Don't do it.
No. Yeah. Okay. Oh. There you go, Phil. I mean, Paulie. With the F-bombs. Oh, and he dodges it. That's it.
Check. You got a full house, you win.
If you got a full house, you win, he says. Don't you hate that when you're playing cards and you don't have the full house and the guy throws at you? You have a full house, you're good. What? What? Like you really think you're good already?
And now you're like,
And he
I hope
throws-
I have a full house somehow.
Right. I hope my trips turn into a full house. You're like,
I didn't know that I needed that, but all right.
Well, at least I got you even.
Got me close.
Welcome back. Oh, this is the first time.
Dealer change, aisle 4.
so how often do you play? You play at all?
I tend to try to play at least a couple times a month.
Okay.
I'm more of like, hey, let's get friends at the house and
Right.
put 40 or 50 bucks on the table and
Sure.
play a bunch of different random games.
I'm a huge fan of that, like Dealer's Choice, Crisscross.
So recently we've been doing a $40 max buy-in,
Okay.
25 cent, 25 cent. We play
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5.
How
Hold'em, pineapple. Oh, should be Hold'em, crazy pineapple.
limit or no limit?
No limit.
Okay.
So we do Hold'em, crazy pineapple, PLO, and then we do Big O.
That's fun.
It's pretty fun game.
That's fun, and those games are always. So I remember 23 years ago when I first started here.
Mhm.
We had quarter poker games, so I was actually hosting a game for fun with some people that still work here. So everybody would have their game that they like to play, and it would go around, and people like came up. So one of our dealers, Harold's. He's still a dealer here. He's been dealing here forever. And he used to, I think he used to make the games up as he went. Like he would like, okay, now we're gonna do this, and like it wasn't a big deal. We weren't playing for a lot of money, but like he's like, okay, we're gonna do one more card, I'm like, wait, shouldn't we decide this before we start playing? Like, he has cards, and he's like, okay, and then we're going to do one more card. So eventually we call it, anytime he dealt, no matter what he called, we call it Howard's Filth. Harold's Filth. So if you see Harold, say, hey, Harold, we're running a game if you want to play a 10-cent, 25-cent Harold's Filth.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because he really did.
We at one point we did that, and we were playing reverse PLO. Play 3 cards out of your hand and only 2 from the board.
Oh, I was a little worried. I thought you were saying you like put the cards out and then start taking them away.
No. Jeez, no, God. That'd have been even harder to keep up with. No, we were playing 3 out of your hand and 2 on the board. So.
Okay, that should really mess everybody up.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
There was like, you would flop a set and you'd be like, how am I drawing dead here? Oh, because somebody randomly has 3 aces in their hand, and the last one hit the flop whenever I flopped a set. That happened to me, by the way.
Yeah. You know, I'm always intrigued by those type of games. I love game theory, and I love trying to figure out games like that and trying to find an edge and what works. And something like that is fun because
That game was dangerous.
it's the people that could figure it out and process the information can make the adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one that talked him into playing it.
So Buzz has a straight draw here,
Again,
and he leads out again.
this guy is a machine.
Yeah, it's basically a playing stud at that point. And Buzz is like, all right, let's go.
What?
I like it to gamble.
What?
And there's no way most.
Mike?
He like it to gamble. There's no way
Oh,
most
wait.
folding either.
No, yeah, he is.
No way.
Oh, no, not an overpair.
No chance.
Oh, this would be awesome.
Just peel the 5 right on the
Do
turn.
it, Buzz. Oh, I thought Buzz was going to bluff him off. He's like, nah,
I gotta call. You want to go once or twice?
Now, Cool Mo is, by his nickname, he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
He could, a 5 could peel off right here, and it would just be like, all right, whatever.
Chips, please. Table 67.
14, 45 is the all-in. Here we go.
He said, Cool Mo says, oh, no, not the ace. Buzz is like, no, I need like a straight or a 7, a queen. Like, no.
I needed not a 3 on the river.
11. Give me that. You give me 3, and I'll change.
What are your feelings on short deck?
Yeah, I think it eliminates some of the BS, like just, you know, some of those. What do they take? What do they strip out? Deuces, trays, 4s, 5s, 6s.
I think it's deuces. I know it's for sure it's deuces through 5s. 6s may be out too. It's going to be hard to remember that a full house doesn't beat certain hands that it always beats when you're dealing that game.
Right. Yeah, and I guess it you would think it creates more action, but does it create less action? I don't know. I've never played. I don't know.
I've never played it either. That's why I saw it in the chat. I figured I would get your.
We can play it. We can play.
Raise to 100.
I don't know. Maybe somebody want to. Let's see if we get these guys to host short deck. See if the software could even handle it. I guess it can. You just take the cards out, right? And now the only thing you got to worry about is nothing. The software just will be like, what happened to those cards? It'll never know that we threw them on the floor, right? It doesn't know,
3 players.
right?
I think we'd have to go look at that software.
No, it won't know. We'll just take the cards out, and they're just gone.
But when we register the deck,
No, you register the whole deck and just take the cards out. Put them
yeah,
away.
that's true.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was trying to think maybe there's a, because I know it has Omaha on there. I was wondering if it had a.
No, Pink's Palace says, Noah, did you see Maurice final tabled the 1K freeze out yesterday? No
Okay,
lie. At the WSOP?
Straddle on the button. 50.
That's what you need to happen. You need Maurice to be there for that tirade of F-bombs from Phil. Well, good job, Maurice. Where did that end up, Pinks? How did he finish?
It was the freeze out, they said?
Yeah. Went out ninth, though. Okay. Hey, I said it. Love him or hate him. And it's usually the latter. The
Raise 200.
best poker player, tournament poker player, let me get more specific, the best no limit hold'em poker tournament player that hasn't won a bracelet, in my opinion. And I don't even think it's close. And he told me when he left, he's focused, he's honed in, and he's looking to crush this. What's it look like?
He got 256 points for his Player of the Year.
Okay.
And cashed for 17,270. Ninth place.
How many entries?
There was 1,358.
Okay, that's
First place was a little under 200,000.
You know, it's nice. So we're probably about 2 weeks in there. It's nice to get one of those under your belt, and get something. You know, you hate to go out there and you don't run well for the first 8 events, and now you're down 15K. It's nice to get something to build on.
Josh said that it is a setting.
It is a setting. That's
So
good news.
we might be able to.
Short deck.
Yeah.
I don't know why it would need to be a setting.
Maybe with percentages. Because there's less.
Oh
there's less of
yeah,
the
all
flush
those
cards.
cards. Oh, we forget. Yes.
There's less of the flush
Good,
cards. and
good
everything.
looking. See, we have a lot of talented, genius people that work here at the Kennel Club, and we solve problems. We can solve things. Well, anyway, congratulations to our player Maurice for getting
Yeah,
that
good job,
9.
Maurice.
So I want to run. Oh wait, Joe. He throws another wrench in it. Joel says no deuces through 5s, and a flush is greater than a full house. Now you're getting me all messed up.
No,
Okay.
that's a rule.
No, I know it's a rule, so mathematically I'm thinking. Let me think this for a second.
All right.
So a flush is greater than a full house, but pound for pound, there's the same amount of flush cards. And Joe, maybe you could expand on this, but there's the same amount of flush cards as there are cards of the same denomination. So why does that change, or they just threw that rule in there for heck?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. So maybe Joel could chime in and let us know. But Joel, I don't know. Here's what I know about Joel. Joel is like, if anybody has to know of what's going on.
Oh, yeah, it's him.
Like, whether it's teaching games or playing games or what's going on, like, it's him. It's like 100% him.
I agree.
Oh, so anyway, they run a flip and go.
I saw that. I saw that on the.
Okay, so here, think about this for a second. We'll do it here.
Okay.
We'll run it after every event or the middle of every event. We'll do it. Oh, we'll do it during the break, Mike, of every event for a month. We'll pick a month. We'll run it. Okay. It'll be $100 flip and go, and we'll only fire it off the first 10 that enter, get it, or a $50 flip and go. Let's say $50 flip and go. First 10 that enter, we'll do the flip and go. Winner take all. They don't win a prize then, but they would be in the money moving forward, and everybody else can play the other flip and goes. So what they actually do is they do flips, and then they go and play the game. So it's super cool. It's not flip, one person wins,
And you win money.
and you win the money. It's you do a coin flip, or basically an all-in hand,
you flip.
one hand.
The winner goes.
The winner goes into the tournament.
That's
It's basically
cool.
it's like running a satellite into the thing. Love the idea.
I'm a fan.
Oh, that makes sense. Yes, you have 9 cards to hit the flush. I'm not. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired, Joel. Thank you.
The dang time.
Flip and go. But wait. Okay, so let's go further. So we always like to stay trendy here at the Kennel Club, whether it be streaming or comedy shows or sports, all these things. We like to try to stay in the game and stay updated. The mystery bounty is happening, and this is happening, and I'm working with the other guys to try to figure out exactly how we're going to do this thing. But imagine this, okay? So we are going to add funds to the mystery bounty. So let's say, and these are just numbers, $100 buy-in or $200 buy-in tournament. Mystery bounty, 50% of that would go to bounty. So it would be half of whatever the buy-in is would go to the bounties. But we'll add either 50 or 100,000 to that, up to and including having like bounties that are like, the main one would be 25K. 5K bounty. So what happens is you knock a player out, you don't know how much you actually won. So the game plays, it's a little different, and it plays a little quirky because, like,
You could win.
you're like,
$100,
I'm
you
calling
could win.
everything. Like, but you gotta be. But if you get knocked out, now you don't have the chance to do it. So it's weird. It's like you have to make these choices. So now the strategy changes as the prizes come off the board because they come and then the prizes change and you're like, well, the big one's gone out. Maybe I should just really play cards. But by then you might be short stacked or somebody else might be large stacked. So we're thinking about doing it that way. Or I thought that it would be even more fun to do a mystery bounty where you would win a number, okay?
Okay.
So in the envelope will be a number. The
Okay.
number somewhere securely would be correspond directly to a prize.
Okay.
So it didn't matter, open your envelope or whatever, nobody would have this information. You could open it, whatever, and you would present the certificate, and we will do it on stream. So the player would come over, they sit down, they open their thing, and they see exactly what they get. So we could get that reaction when the person who does win
absolutely.
$25,000. So we have a whole bunch of different ideas.
That's a cool idea. I like that idea.
Yeah, we're excited.
Is
about
that for the Winter Classic?
it. We're thinking about jamming it in a Winter Classic.
Yeah.
Mystery Bounty. Yeah,
have- we have
we'll
any
throw
other,
Flip and Go in there.
okay.
We'll throw a Mystery Bounty in
Okay.
there, and it'll be a fiesta.
Anything? Any thought on a tag team event?
We had one last time.
I don't remember. That's why I
You
was
didn't
asking.
see. Yeah, clearly you don't remember. 'Cause
No, I was probably half awake for most of that. 3 kids. So Mitch flops a set here. Mo has the equivalent to absolutely nothing, unless the cards are reading funky. You bet out 400. Mitch is going to raise it up. He's going to go to 8.
Off the refrigerator. 4 hours
850.
later, open it up and
Ooh, hiccup.
850
No surrenders.
I'll be doing and my girls do the same way. They they're all after me.
Yeah, so short deck stream on Christmas with Tom Dwan, Brad Owen, and Nola Carbone. Oh, it's our favorite PLO player. Marky Mark and the Funky
Hold on.
Bunch is standing here behind me. Mark, are you playing tomorrow?
150.
Oh, not playing tomorrow. Oh, okay. All right, so we have Mark who's standing behind me over here. Paulie's got Ace King, Anthony with the King 7 of Spades, Ryan with Ace 7 of Clubs. As everyone's staring at me like, hey, what are you doing down here? Oh, there's Mark. Buzz with pocket 4s makes the call. We're going 4 ways to the flop here. 6, 8, 7, a little bit of everything on this board here. Buzz has a straight draw. Anthony has middle pair, as does Ryan. Paulie with his Ace King, trying to figure out what his next move is.
175.
Anthony bets out 175. Buzz makes the call. Paulie says, I have cards. Why not? Oh, I thought Frog was getting ready to shove. I was about to be like, what? Ryan makes the call, and we're 4-handed, and the turn is another 7. Last 7 hit the deck there. That's going to be fireworks.
We're good.
Checks around. Oh, it didn't check around. I'm seeing things.
So look at back here, Marky Mark, and that's us right here. But the players always like to come up.
Hey,
and,
Mark.
and there's Marky Mark. He finished at the final table with Big Dog. Yeah, why is out in Vegas?
No, the one here, not the one in Vegas.
No, why I was in Vegas.
While you were in Vegas.
Yeah,
No,
why
you
the
said-
Big Dog, me, and was
Yeah.
out in Vegas.
See, but you said the big dog in Vegas, not the big
Why-
dog who was in Vegas. It
Right.
was
Okay, so there he is.
sentences.
Well done. Where'd you finish there? Yeah,
7.
Yeah, you blew it. So
7. There's 2 7s on the board. It's like they knew. It was like the precursor to you coming over here for this conversation.
No, one of our favorite players, great character, great player, plays all the games, plays all of them well. Let's ask him. Are you prepared for Winter Classic? You ready to play all those events?
You ready to play?
Mystery Bounty.
Are you
What do you
ready?
think? Mystery Bounty event?
Are you ready to play short deck? All right, cool.
Tag team. Who? If we did a tag team event, who's your partner?
He can't pick near you.
Huh?
Oh, Twan.
Okay. Twan.
Yeah, he can't pick near you. I don't know about collusion. I just think it'd be morally incorrect. Wait, hold on. So he folded a 7?
No, he did not. No, he no.
What?
No.
Ryan shipped and somebody folded a 7. Anthony folded a 7. It said that he had a 7. He had king 7 and Ryan had ace 7. That had to be a computer malfunction. at
So
the
they
junction.
did, when I went over there, they actually had the whole thing unplugged. Like somebody like
Kick the
Yeah.
wire out.
like ridiculous, and then the tech team comes down. It's like something proud of stuff. We're back up and running.
Yay.
You want a seat in this?
Oh, you're playing tournament?
So yeah, so I'm always about changing things, innovating things, making things different. So I love when people think of. I'm still trying to come up with a concept of
Okay.
limit tournaments, and maybe Mark, you could comment on this. You play horse or anything, any of those events a little bit. Limit Omaha or horse games. There always seems to come a point in a tournament, no matter how many chips you put in play, no matter how slow the levels go or whatever, where every single player except for a couple are absolutely down to maybe 2 hands. You got to commit to 1 or 2 hands, and then you're out if you lose those 2 hands. Right. Right. So for no limit, it's a little easier because you can play no limit, and the wagers, you can wager as much as you want at any time. So when you get a hand, you can maximize how much money you win. In Omaha and stud and horse, you can't. So you make these bets and you accumulate chips. So what happens is you always seem to be in this problem where there's not enough chips in play. There's got to be a concept, and it might sound insane, but where the chips or the blinds adjust according to how many players left in a certain situation. So there's a mathematical equation there. I don't know how to do it, but there.
Yeah, but in those horse games when you're playing stud and everything, you're not having a big blind ante.
No, but the antes and stuff, you could adjust those and they catch up, and it gets so brutal that you're looking around, you're like, wait, nobody has any chips and we can't play cards anymore. So that's interesting. So people are looking at those things, and we should stay on top of it.
What about in horse not taking an ante? If it's a horse event, just not taking an ante at all.
Yeah, then nobody play then.
It's not that no one plays or making the ante microscopic, because especially in Omaha and everything like that, you start putting antes in those games.
Right. Yeah.
The pots are now ridiculous pre-flop.
Yeah, the antes have
Somebody
to.
pots and they repot.
Antes and blinds have to be proportionate to
players and stack sizes.
Right. Exactly right. And I get it. The thing has to end at some point, but it doesn't have to feel like you're up against it the whole entire time.
Correct. Back against the wall.
So new player, who's that?
Bam.
Like Bam, like new player. Or his name's Bam.
His name is Bam.
Okay.
I'm not Emerald Lagasse over here. Bam. I'm not bamming it.
That thing is so yesterday, like really, really, really yesterday.
Oh, I
that
know.
I can't believe you just threw that out
You're
there.
welcome. Every once in a while, you got to throw one out there for you. There has to be an ante in limit tournaments, or else they'll go on forever.
Right. But the ante doesn't have to get insane at some point.
No, it's almost one of those where it almost doesn't have to mirror the big blind. Like you can
Right,
make the
you
big
can have
blind
different-
ante, but you can make it for a quarter of what the blind is. So if you're at 5,000, instead of it being 511, maybe it's 5-1 with a 200 ante. Maybe you just proportionalize it to a quarter of whatever the big blind is. So they're still paying for the table, but it's not like, hey, now I've just lost most of my chips.
Right. I'm going to come up with something, and I'm going to shock the world, but I don't know what it is. But these things keep me awake at night.
Anthony has 25 outs. All right. And
Most of them were, yeah, for the split.
150. This is where he just makes it like 900.
He just smooth called, and like he's just like, I call, and like, all right, let's chop it up.
Just make sure you flip your hand over. And he did. Touchdown. I don't know. I think that would be an interesting concept. We may want to go in the lab and see if we can figure out something.
That's probably what needs to happen.
The mystery bounty is definitely intriguing. I'm excited about hearing about that one. Are we gonna be streaming a bunch of the final tables and everything for the Winter Classic?
I'm sorry.
The streaming thought process.
There's going to be a full
slate?
a full slate. Definitely the bookend, the large events.
Yes.
But yeah, you're going to see a lot of streaming.
Final tables.
Yeah, final tables, and yeah, it's an event, and we like people to have opportunity to show their friends and family what they do, or yeah, it makes for a lot of fun.
Do you have any? And we can talk about this a little bit off air. Doing the stream like during the day ones, like having a table down here and then
feature
feature
table,
yeah, and then
type
maybe
thing?
maybe moving them after a couple hours and then
Yeah,
bringing another
so
group of people down.
something like that would be, yeah, we could set it up and then have a break and then throw another one in there.
Throw another group down here.
Leslie Moe, checking in from PA. Good to see you.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
so they do that during the World Series,
Mm-hmm.
and they're actually going to do it through the entire World Series main event this
Yep.
year, where they're going to pick a main event table, feature table, and do that. So we did it a little bit during the last event we ran here, large one, and we had Maurice Hawkins and Corey Zeidman
Yep.
at the table together, which was awesome. Look at Mitch.
75.
Mitch lives right. He's like,
I mean,
let me
you gotta have healthy living in this.
let me
game.
get in with the 2-6.
Paulie can hit a 7 for a chop or a deuce for a chop. And it gets there. Mitch has this flush, though. Wow. Mitch is living super clean right now. Wow. Paulie hits his gin card, and it's no good.
Oh, and it's like the worst card in the whole entire world.
Jeez. Ugh. He bets 50 and Mitch flats. I have a flush.
Whoop.
That's pretty good.
Cindy does a pull down the 3 cards instead of push up the 2. Is that is that the standard?
I don't think it's the standard.
It's the push, right? Not the pull?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
a push. I'm a push up, not a pull down.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm a push, not a pull.
Don't be so technical here.
The only other time that you'll see me pull down is if I'm pulling down the 2 cards that don't play. Like I'm not pulling down the 3 cards that play. I pull down the 2 that aren't
My wife, she said, doesn't
in the winning hand.
Michelle just texted me that he got you on that hand back before when you made you straight.
Paulie's like, I have no idea what you're referencing.
Who's Michelle?
Paul.
My wife.
Michelle. His wife's name.
We got my girlfriend. Wow. That's all leads now before we.
Maybe they're the same girl.
Let's see if Anthony raises with ace 10. No, he's gonna flat. Mitch is flopping a set here. What else can he hit? Hits 2-6 for a flush.
That's the old no set, no bet, Mike.
Mm.
You hit a set, or that's it. That's it. Last time Mitch played deuces, and I know this for a fact, it was bad.
7 players.
And
Oh, I thought he flopped
I
it.
thought he did too.
I thought the 9 was a deuce. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, oh god, he got there.
Is there not a better feeling in no limit hold'em when you're playing and you're playing those 4s, 5s,
Yep.
6s, 7s, and it peels off? It comes king 7-3, and you hit your set. Like there's nothing greater. There isn't.
Yeah.
That's what you play for. You're like, this
Exactly.
is amazing.
So,
And then they run you down with a straight or a flush or something stupid. And
oh,
then it's like
oh
this
god,
can't move.
oh god, why did he fold?
Oh,
He'd hit it. He would have hit it on
that
the
would have
turn.
been.
That would have been gross.
Everybody would have been tilted. The stream would have been tilted.
Oh my god. We would have changed the stream name to Everybody Loves Mitch.
Wow.
That's gross. He could have got there. Scoop a loop. That one would have been fun.
I don't like sitting there.
Yeah, so yeah, flopping sets are always fun, but you always have to be cautious because somebody could also flop a set. Yeah, that's why knowing what's going on at the table at all times is definitely beneficial. If somebody raises, could have kings, but also could have ace king.
More great news for next month, Mike,
Yep.
in the poker room. So the bad beat's gone. Not gone. We have another
We have
90,000.
90K. That's not
Nobody else
to
has
bat your eyes at.
Right. you're going to see some big high hands next month.
Ooh.
Like more consistent big high hands.
Are we going big?
We're going big,
Oh,
like big.
I
So
like
everybody
big.
stay tuned, pay attention.
Starting November 1st?
November 1, you're going to start seeing some bigger and better stuff. Season's coming up, December, November, December. So the event starts. So it's going to be exciting. Couple months here at the Kennel Club. A lot of questions. We're getting a lot of questions about sports betting. And all the employees are informed. I'm gonna check and see if you're informed. Okay, let me see. I'm testing you now
All
because
right,
I wasn't
this is gonna be
here
fun.
for this, and this was the information. Okay. Can I come to the Kennel Club, do you think, and
Raise 175.
wager cash? Like just come to the teller and bet on a
No.
sport? No. Okay, good. Correct answer. Most likely not. That doesn't look like it's going to come out right out of the gate.
At least not right out.
Right out
At
of the gate,
least
right.
not right out of the gate.
Will it look like my regular sports book and I could bet anything I want?
I haven't seen where it says that you wouldn't be able to.
Right. So the answer would be, yeah, most likely.
Most likely,
It's
I
going to
know.
look like everything.
175.
Somebody asked anyone know what games are running? I know what games are running. So this game is
5, 10, 20.
5, 10, 20. Downstairs, tons of 1-2 games, tons of 2-5 games. 2-4 game,
Probably got a couple straight twos still open.
straight
It's 8
2,
o'clock.
probably PLO game maybe going down there. So plenty of games running.
Might have a 2, 5, 10 going as well.
Do you know when it's going to start? When does sports betting start?
I thought it was supposed to start today, but there was no official date
No, it's
actually.
not, yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
what
So
I'm saying.
It's still
I-
getting ironed out. Yeah.
I figured that was.
So everybody needs to know, what would you tell the listeners to do in regards to sports betting?
Check out Pbkc's.
There you go.
website and
There you go.
have all the
Just say
information.
that's it. It's that simple. We have to.
The website is
All right. Yeah. Oh, how about that? Did you see this?
Dynamite.
J.J. Walker.
I know. Dynamite.
How cool is that?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
No, it's super awesome. So everything will be here. It has it.
Does it have a sports?
It
tab?
will.
Not yet.
It will, and it'll have everything on here. Just go here and when you hit the main page, it's gonna be like right in your face. It's gonna be like, oh look, we have sports betting. So
Now
everybody stay tuned.
so they're gonna have an app that they can.
Finally.
It'll be an app and the whole thing. It'll be super comfortable, user friendly, super exciting. You'll most likely get a code where you use your code PBKC or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Sign up, reap the benefits of being one of our players. A lot of discussion comes up and say, oh, the Kennel Club for sports bet. Why would we choose that? We've been doing gambling for 90 years here.
It's pretty good.
Nobody else can say that.
No.
DraftKings, not 90 years.
Nope.
Barstool Sports,
Nope.
nope, not 90 years.
Not 90 years.
Nobody has 90
No.
years, Mike. It's like insane. Pink's Palace asks, how come PBKC isn't included in Bravo Poker app? And here's my take on that, Pink. And I actually, why I was at G2E, and I know I was in Vegas, and everybody thinks, oh, Vegas, and I'm just
You were
getting,
doing work.
getting hammered drunk or whatever.
you were doing work.
I was working. I stopped by the people and spoke to Bravo, and I spoke to them about their software and their hardware. And the biggest reason, Mike, you're dealing, okay?
Yep.
We have the Bravo system.
Yes.
And have you ever seen it in action?
I have.
Okay. So you're dealing, new guy shows up. What do you got to do?
Gotta ask him if he has a card first off.
Okay. And the guy's, a card? What do you mean card? And, well, sir, a card. Okay. And then I'm digging through my wallet, and you're kind of looking at me waiting. The game's kind of waiting. And I dig out my card, I find it. I give it to you. Now what do you do?
Well, you gotta swipe it. Then you gotta punch the seat that he's sitting in, and now there's more time that's downtime.
Right. Yes. Pinks, if I had to summarize the amount of time it takes to get players in and out of the system. Now, if you could sit down, put your card on the table, and we'll just know you're there, great. All about it.
That'd be helpful.
It
But
doesn't.
For every one person that can do that, there's 13 people that will take 5 minutes to get.
Right, and it would be a
themselves
little bit nightmarish on the players' end. So, with that, I know players like to see what games are going. Our software does have that. we haven't went that direction. We haven't really had a huge need to go in that direction, but we've been getting asked more and more, post our games online, so maybe we'll start publishing those on our website, so you can just go on the website and see what's going.
I did see that when you click on the tournament clock.
It's there.
Yeah, you can see the tournament clock when, when it's online.
Yeah, so you can do the tournament clock. We can put what games are on,
See how many players are left
so
in
on and
the
so
tournament, stuff like
forth.
that.
So we can do that if that's more what you're concerned with, is how to see what games are actively running. And there it is again. So Mike, we'll put that on the list. So that's the second item we'll put on the list. We'll add get the games published online. And we're proud of the games we have, Mike. It's not like we wouldn't. It's not like a different room, and I won't name any rooms, but say a room that's struggling a little bit, not getting a lot of games, and like you're publishing your games online, but you don't have a game.
Yeah.
So now you don't have a game, and everybody's looking up online, and they're like, they don't have a game. I'm not going to be the first one at their game. I'm not going to their game. So now you have no game, and you'll never have a game again.
Correct.
However, it's opposite for us. If somebody pulls ours up, it's going to look like a laundry list. It's like, look at all these games going. Right. We're
especially on Friday and Saturday. We're laundry list on Friday, Saturday.
We are. It's all all kinds of games.
Yeah, and it's not just 1, 2, 2, 5. We have bigger games like this one. We have Stud on Fridays, the 1 to 3. Omaha is a big game. Rose's game tomorrow. They streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, I believe so.
I know they didn't last week because we moved the stream to Sunday for the Big Dog final to help accommodate the great production crew that we have, because we couldn't overkill them with 4 straight days. Had to let the computer rest a little bit.
Yeah.
Not to
it
boot
needs-
ourselves off the systems.
I want to get re-raised off of that one.
Yeah. So if we put those online, I think that'd be something where people would see, wow, they have X amount of games open. I kind of need to be there. 90,000.
Let's go ahead and make that happen. We'll make that happen.
Yeah. The other thing when we were talking about the Bravo system
Right.
that I felt like could be a thing, we have a $90,000 bad. We just had a 460.
Oh, you just make sure everybody sees it and knows.
Well, it's not just. No, I'm saying the negative to having a Bravo system. The less hands, the less opportunity the players at the table actually have. Of
Oh,
running into that.
the slowdown is, there's nothing better than efficiency. An efficient dealer coming in and getting hands out. Like we're I don't care if you're playing time rake or per hand rake. Any hiccup.
Efficiency is key.
Efficiency is everything here, and we've done things, and Mike, you know this. We've done things, and I'll speak openly about it. We've done things with the dealer tray where you don't have to count the tray. You don't have to verify the tray. You don't have to get a fill and sign a slip and drop it in a box and do all this stuff that takes like 5 minutes or 6 minutes. And rooms throughout the industry is still doing it in this fashion. What do you do when you need a fill?
Fill on table 4.
And what happens?
Most of the time, either they come bring a whole new tray, or they're standing right behind me ready to go.
Right. A whole new tray is the goal. We take your tray, we give you a new tray, we're out of there. We'll go count it somewhere else. The dealers deal, and everybody else help them deal. Just let them deal.
30 seconds of downtime to switch out a bank is...
Multiply it.
Yeah.
Like multiply if it took 2 minutes, and then over the course of a day, over the course of 20-something games, over the course of 365 days.
Games like 2-5 and 5-10 where people are buying in for the entire bank of red chips at the table.
Yeah.
You're doing 3 and 4 fills a down in some of those games.
And there, Pink's Palace says you have great. I'll admit you're ahead of other rooms in that regard. Thank you. We know where we lack. We do know where we could be better.
Yes.
We could have a brand new facility, Pink's Palace. We know this.
Correct.
Where we don't lose. We don't lose in the quality of the game with the action.
Correct.
By all accounts. And we don't lose in speed and efficiency. We have more of a personal feel. Everybody knows where my office is at. If you have something, come see me. We'll help you out. The staff, all approachable. The dealers are super friendly. The dealers are relaxed. The staff is relaxed. There's a ton of positives. And again, I know where we could improve in certain things.
Correct.
And you're going to start seeing a lot of those improvements moving forward. But one thing that we aren't lacking on is efficiency, whether it be the dealer's efficiency or the tray swap efficiency or things to not slow the game down. And we actually even have things coming, innovative ideas coming, that are going to speed up the games even more and give the players more information. It's a whole nother, I can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't disclose that right now.
Not yet?
Not yet. No.
Okay. All right. Soon?
Not soon either, no.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's coming.
All right. One day.
These projects,
Oh, they definitely take time. They're definitely not overnight fixes. Trust me.
No.
So I know you mentioned the room.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any talks of trying to find a place to build a new room? Or
No.
are we just kind of staying course for right now?
What you'll see in the short term, you're going to see the casino games.
Yep.
You're going to see all new furniture in that section, additional tables. We're going to add tables to that. We're going to add poker tables to the first floor. There's still some things, dogs have only been gone for how long now? 9 months, 10 months.
October.
Yep, 10 months. So a lot of things.
And we're also closed for a little bit of time leading into that.
You make plans, then Corona hits, dogs are gone. You're like, what are we doing? What's next? What's going on?
Almost.
What's poker going to do? Poker has done well. Poker has rebounded in most places. Our poker has rebounded better than ever. We had some of our best months ever this past quarter, and we
were able to stay busy during the summer, which
is insane.
Which is very hit or miss for us.
Yeah, you didn't get a vacation this summer.
No.
It was like.
No, I worked.
It felt like the day after Thanksgiving every single day when you showed up here at the counter.
Correct. And I mean, it was six days a week there for a while we were working, and we put the time in.
Right. So that stuff also hinders the ability to make any dramatic changes or anything. So, but no. You could see all the additional products we're adding from the comedy shows. We have Andrew Dice Clay coming here.
Yeah.
Which is like when they said Andrew Dice Clay, I was like,
"You're kidding."
Where's the guy who got that done? Because that's amazing.
Yeah, let's have a dinner to congratulate that guy for getting him to come here.
That was pretty awesome.
That's a big get.
Right, it was, and I told the talent recruit guy, I said, you're doing some crazy stuff with Jimmy Walker and then Andrew Dice Clay, Kevin Farley. It's like, this is amazing. So we're doing things. With the dining, you're going to see improvements to the food in the card room, some higher end options to the food in the card room. I'm having conversations basically 2 or 3 days a week in meetings on what can we do better. This is what we do. We do poker. We did dog racing.
Yep.
That's gone now. So now we could hone in a little more and branch out in other areas where we hone in on poker, make sure the poker is correct. The poker community's been great to us. They've been loyal to us. So now it's time to make sure it's comfortable and convenient for them. And we started with the stream table. We've been up for about 6 months now. This was one thing we wanted to add. But you'll start seeing things. If it's good and it's happening in the poker community, we're going to be part of it. Bigger events, larger guaranteed tournaments, all those things.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see what we do because and I can say from a dealer perspective, you guys have always looked out for us, so I'm kind of excited to see what we have on the horizon.
It is. You're going to see changes like, oh, that's a nice change. You're going to see, oh, that's a nice change. So yeah, we're excited. Wait till you see the furniture is going to be in it.
In the table game area?
Designated player, the casino, the 3-card Ultimate Texas Hold'em, additional games, and why I was working, I wasn't just getting hammered drunk in Vegas. At the convention, I met with some vendors. We found what we loved. It is some top-end stuff. It is awesome. Gorgeous.
That's awesome.
Gorgeous.
I'm excited about that. Because I deal those games, so I'm excited about that.
Right.
I'm excited to see the changes there.
Yeah, it's gonna be you're gonna get a Vegas experience right here in West Palm Beach.
I know you can't really probably say it on the record, but you said other games. Is there more games coming?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
We work with Shuffle Master to secure Ultimate Texas Hold'em and 3-card, which are super popular anywhere you go, super popular. But we also have the opportunity to play any game that Shuffle Master owns. We're allowed to spread here.
Nice.
Now, there are some restrictions. There's state restrictions. It has to be poker related and it has a couple other things. But, yeah, we're going to start adding some of those things, whether it be Pi Gal Poker with Pi Gal Jackpots, or it's going to high card flush and some of those other things. So we're excited about that as well.
That's awesome. That excites me.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
I see the question about blackjack.
So, yeah, blackjack, it has to fall in a category poker related. And if anybody knows the history of the games, 3-card and Ultimate, in the state of Florida at Parimutuals. It originated with one table here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club and has basically expanded throughout the whole entire state. With that, they had to make sure everything fell in line with the laws and regulations, and it said anything poker, and the words poker are all over the legislation, so any game poker related. Blackjack didn't fall in that category, so I don't foresee that happening anytime in the near future.
We got another new player. We got Bob in what was now, I guess, Josh's old seat.
Okay.
Bob snuck in about 5 minutes ago while we were discussing things that may be coming to the horizon here at PBKC. He just won that last hand. Action's going to start on him. He's raising to 50 with pocket fours. Or is he calling 50? So he's calling 50. There may have been a straddle. Oh, there was from Cool Mo V.
There's that thing where you're like, okay, I got pocket fours. Let me hit that set. It'd be the greatest feeling in the world.
Yeah, especially on this spot where Anthony now goes to 200.
Right. But now, can he play for 200? If you get a couple guys in there, right?
I mean, he's already in for 50.
Oh, well, Mo's in now, so now you have additional equity.
Whoa,
Whoa, not your
Don't
turn.
run him over. Don't run him over.
Wait, sir, I get a turn.
And he's gonna let it go.
Yeah.
I think maybe him getting run over there may have kept him out of that hand. I think I
think that he had the information that it wasn't going to be
True,
raised. He could just
true.
get in there. And
Good fold.
Good fold.
Good fold.
Good fold. It usually is a good fold.
Oh yeah.
More often than
More
not, it's a
often
good
than not,
fold.
yeah.
Right. So
Let's see. Bam has top pair, top kicker. Anthony flopped the joint with 8-9. Buzz with ace 5.
I love Paulie when Paulie plays. Win, lose, he's not even in a hand. He looks like a total serial killer.
Is it the new How to Make a Murderer? Is there a Netflix special coming up that you didn't tell us about? Like,
No.
Do you know of anything?
You know about this Squid Game?
I do. I've
So I literally went to Vegas, and before I got home, somebody mentioned Squid Game, and it was the most watched TV show in Netflix history.
I know.
And I'm like, how did that happen in 10 days? How does that happen in 10 days?
2 words. TikTok.
Is that what it was?
Oh, it's all over TikTok.
Right.
It's all everybody posting videos of them.
I'm a huge fan of TikTok. I think TikTok is the greatest marketing tool, modern day marketing tool.
I follow a lot of things on TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, all those fun things.
Yeah.
You get on there and you see like the reels on Instagram, and it's people doing stuff from Squid Games, like the oh, I moved, so they get shot or whatever, or it's like they're running and the red light, green light, and they stop, and then somebody plays like a 1999 boy band song.
Yeah.
And they start dancing, and then all of a sudden you hear the gun.
Wait, no spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Stop. You can't go. You can't go past episode 2 or
Okay. All right.
yeah.
All right.
And for anybody else, sorry, apologize for spoilers.
Stop.
Go ahead and check it out.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I did go on Amazon and bought the whole family Halloween costumes, everything. Like we have everybody covered.
It's funny you mention that.
Okay.
I follow on TikTok 44 Gloves.
Okay.
They're a baseball glove company.
Yeah.
They do fielding gloves, pitching gloves, batting gloves, and they have a customized Squid Game glove that they're giving away.
Wow.
I saw it today. I was like, if I was right-handed, I would actually try to win that, but I'm left-handed, so I can't win that because I can't use it. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
You know, they're running a real Squid Game in down in Fort Lauderdale. Like obviously they're not gonna do what they do in a regular Squid Game, but they're gonna simulate it. You pay an entry fee and you simulate it. We should do that here. I wonder if I could get that done. No, we have the whole. We
got a track.
No, I know.
Do this.
I know we
could do flights too.
I'm gonna see.
Flight 1. 375. Just put like paintball guns.
Correct. Yeah. No, it is. Yeah.
Airsoft guns, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, we could get food service to make the candies. We could. We can handle everything. So.
I'm in. Let's do it. That'd be epic.
So okay, Buzz. I don't know if you watched this before.
Okay.
Buzz has a habit
of putting his chips basically
in somebody else's stack. You see that, right? He encroaches. He's nonstop encroaching. Like you're encroaching.
Buy a chip, get all of Buzz's free.
Exactly. Come sit in the game, and Buzz will. You don't have to play any hands, and Buzz will just.
Buzz will
he's going to just give you his chips, right?
Seats are open. For those of you at home that watch, we normally don't let cell phones, but new guy. I don't know if you got the memo.
He didn't get that memo.
If Vinny's still watching.
Vinny's not watching.
Oh, all right.
Maybe.
I said if.
Yeah, Vinny's there.
Oh, hey, he's there. I would say send him a tweet, but
So we appreciate all the viewers. If you haven't already, give us that follow. Look for our ad in Card Player Magazine coming up this month, as well as some other venues. We are looking to get the TikTok going.
Ooh,
and TikTok
nice.
would have the hand of the day, the Bad Beat Jackpot, some other things. So we're excited about that as well.
excited about that. Frog.
Players
Dead set.
they're quiet today. Players are very quiet today.
Are they quiet or is it table chatter?
No,
like,
it's
down?
there, it's there. It's Friday, but they're
Rates 150.
like not only are quiet, they're reserved. They're like,
Yeah,
look,
this is normally a. Excuse me. Normally
excuse
a.
you is right.
Oof, that was the black and chicken sandwich.
It clearly was. So
that one hurt a
there you
little
have it.
That one hurt a little bit. Bam flops 2
You know,
10-3. I love it.
300.
How does that happen? How do you like? Okay, I'm gonna try 10-3 here, and oh wait, that works. Look, let me.
I think he was the button. I think he straddled.
Okay, that's fair then. Let him have that.
And then he just hammers it. Which is actually information that Mo may actually want, obviously, with him having ace queen.
What? See? You can't. Paulie forgets we're streaming sometimes, and he's like, I got these solutions for these problems.
Oh, I love it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that might be the Phil Hellmuth comment of the day. I have gasoline and matches. Oh, jeez.
Is that Richie G, Rich Ganesh?
I believe so. We were actually
Welcome.
we were actually talking about Rich earlier.
Welcome
We were
to the
talking
stream,
about
Rich.
the WSOP.
I'm waiting for one of our guys to just crush the thing. We had Zen Kai finish at the final table, the main event, a couple years ago.
Yep.
And you heard him on our stream doing some commentary. If I had to pick a guy, it's Maurice. It's Maurice Hawkins. That's going to be the guy that is most likely to do something, such as win the World Series. God help us all. I mean, love him or hate him, God help us all.
I feel
He already lets you know he's the best. If he wins that, now he'll really.
I feel that if he wins that,
Yeah.
we have to let him come on and do
Okay.
like how we do the show about the radio show on Friday nights.
Okay.
He should be able to come on the radio show night by himself and just talk about it for like an hour.
Right, just to try to get it all out of his system, or at least we'll have a record of it. Yeah.
Because here's the deal. While he's talking about it, I'm going to keep a baseball counter
Okay.
and count how many breaths he takes.
Yeah,
And I'm going to bet the over-under that it's under like 100.
I could see that.
This was good, man.
Look at. Okay, Buzz. Okay, Buzz. This is us.
You got 2 plates?
This is
Oh.
us, Buzz.
And everyone folds. Jeez.
That's that thing again, and I try to explain that to Mike is 2 things in poker. You got to get a good hand, but then you need somebody to have a hand just a little
Correct.
worse than yours.
Bam
You
folded
can have
top pair there.
you can have good hands all day, but you're not going to win anything unless somebody
Correct.
else has second best.
So let me ask you. We see it here on the table, so let me ask you.
Okay.
Chicken wings at the table.
It's a very simple thing, and it's not being followed. Chicken wings at the table is WTF
Yes. That's why I'm
With-
asking you this question.
with the fork.
Oh yeah, the good
WTF.
vibes. The good vibes.
You can eat chicken wings at the table WTF with the fork.
Yes.
WTF.
With the
Very simple. WTF
There it
with
is.
the fork.
Yep.
Such as Pink's Palace.
Yeah, there it is. Cue
Cue
ball. Cue ball living his best life.
living his best life.
I love it. With the fork. I love it. So Mitch here straddles on the button.
The great.
Checks the 7 deuce.
Saturday, I was at the Zach Brown concert, and this girl in front of me, she's just
Ooh. This is gonna
Oh,
be
hold on. Let's listen to this. Wow.
my tattoo was it's on you for like, I talked for like 10 minutes, and then she goes, yeah, my husband will be over here tonight. I'm gonna stay.
Well,
That's
well,
a way,
okay.
that's a way to
We're
go.
going to have to edit that out because, like,
That's a way to get yourself in trouble.
yeah.
So, Kuma V flops 2 pair, Pauly flops 2 pair, and
Yeah.
Mitch is the one that bets with 7 deuce.
Are they playing 7 deuce?
I don't know. I don't know if they made that before.
7 deuce, in case players don't know, is if you could somehow win a hand with 7 deuce.
Tree fitting.
Yeah, he did. He's like, I took a try. Oh, Paulie's just on the wrong end of this. This is gonna be forget about it. He's gonna
6.
don't touch.
Don't touch.
No.
Don't do it. All right, fine. I call.
All right, whatever. Here, I got 2 pair. You got 2 pair.
This might be the 30K relaunch
If this one, yeah. Yeah. Tell him, Paulie. Oh. Uh-oh. Phil Hellmuth Jr.
That was brutal.
That's that thing again.
But
you
here's the
gotta
thing.
flop.
Paulie didn't lose all of his chips.
Well,
It went check on the river. So
right.
when you look at it,
Yeah.
it's almost like it sucked that he lost, but he could have lost another probably 1,500. I think Mo
He
had
could
another
have.
1,500.
He
So
could have.
great ability to check there.
There's a
because-
garbage can or something there because that thing just went. That chicken wing just went south. Somebody's got to check and see if that's actually on the floor. Where did he check? He just chucked
No,
that
it
thing.
looks like there's actually a trash can behind. Nope, maybe not. I don't know. I can't. There's a trash can beside
Okay,
me.
there's got it.
Yeah. I think I saw
Wet
somebody
wipes.
grab
Can
the
we get
trash
some
can.
wet wipes here?
The disgust on Paulie's face as he eats the chicken wing is gold. Oh, I love it. We somehow have 5-way action to a flop here. 10-5-6. Eddie has top pair. Mitch has an open ended straight draw. Stop if you've heard that before. And Cool Movie bets out. Bam calls. Frog raises. Here comes Froggy. 500. Mitch might peel a card here.
I'm peeling here.
I think I would too.
You know, but it is Frog. I don't know how much value you're going to get if you do hit. He's going to know.
Yeah, but that's. I still feel like peeling one card there isn't.
Nope.
Just peeling one.
Not for two. Not for. How much did he bet?
Oh, that's
He bet-
8.
He bet 4.
He bet 500.
Uh,
He would have hit a pair on the turn and then.
and it would have went worse from
yeah,
then
he would
on.
hit 2 pair on the river. That's the thing. Sometimes it's if you peel that card, you have to hope that somebody has 2 pair, or at least top pair, top kicker, which Frog did have on that board.
I like that. Just the team I like.
All right, so Bob is going to be the 20. Yeah, I don't know if it's the indigestion or if it's just that he's not.
Yeah, in
Feeling
Italian,
very
it's agita. He's got the agita.
Oh, he's the agita. Okay.
It's like, yeah, it's like
Pepto-Bismol won't help right now.
my grandma would say that I'm giving her agita. That's
All right,
what
so
Paulie. That's what Paulie has. He doesn't get
Frog to
heartburn.
75
He gets
with
agita.
nines. Anthony's going to call with ace. Ooh, raise with
Bella
ace.
is, yeah. Well, we could ask Bella if Paulie has a history of agita.
He does need a nice win.
And his demeanor doesn't fit who he is. He's like one of the nicest guys here.
Absolutely.
It's like
He makes it 400 with jacks. Let's see what happens here.
this could be the end of the beginning of the end.
If he loses his hand, yeah.
This will be. I don't even know what to say here. We're what?
I think he was just saying to kind of
Okay.
remember how
Clean flop. Okay, 600. 600.
because he still owes him 600. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he was just saying,
Just my other 6. What's the matter for you?
600 is the bet.
which would be the equivalent of the full pumpkin. Yeah, Anthony can't call.
Ah, there we go. See, he wins. He's like,
It's not what I wanted. I wanted more.
Yeah, but you see the problem. He doesn't know that there's not a card that guy can hit to get a better hand to even draw at anything that won't beat him.
Oh yeah, unless the flop comes ace
Right.
king, ace king jack, or
Right.
ace random jack. And we got a dealer cheat.
These guys are tilting me with the wings and my cards, and
Quads or you made quads?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Alright, show them that for 40.
With the fork. With the fork. I was gonna say when you put WTF, I almost thought you were gonna put WFT, and I was like, Washington football team
no, not Washington. W2F with the fork.
with the fork. The old straddle
No.
for 40.
See, Paulie says, oh, the wings are dry, but we make them dry for the poker table because you're not supposed to eat wings there. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
So if they're dry, they can't get all over the cards. There's the deuces again.
What should be? Wings should be banned. I'm trying to read the chat, but it says that it's
Wings,
paused.
wings should be banned.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
100%.
200%. Wings.
Anything with like sauce.
That you eat with your hands. You can have sauce that you don't eat with your hands.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
Nothing.
like ice pops probably banned.
I mean, I would say anything like a cheeseburger at any point too, because you know you bite into it, the juice could flow, and
Yeah.
Bam has 2 pair. Anthony with the 7 deuce.
He's trying.
This is not the time to do this.
He's trying. He's gonna try. He's gonna try.
All in. Jam sandwich. Whee. Picked a bad time to step.
Oh.
What?
What? Wait, did he come over the top?
Wait, he can't have 7 deuce. He
No.
cannot have 7 deuce.
Wait,
No
because
way he has 7 deuce.
Wait, Anthony was already all in or no?
No, he
okay.
bet like 700.
Okay, Anthony bet 700. He's
Yeah,
putting
he
him a
doesn't.
test.
He doesn't have 7 deuce. He has 7-8. He flopped a set. He flopped a straight.
No. Does he?
Yeah, I saw the 8 and the 7s right
Okay.
there. It's the 7. It's the 7 of hearts, the 8 of diamonds. And there's
Oh,
straight
well,
on the
how
board.
about that? Chop it up. Oh, oh
Grand
no. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way he has 7 deuce there. He's got to have.
Yeah, that's weird that came down
he
like that.
flopped a straight and just ends up. Ew. That one hurts. That's like stepping on a Lego.
Listen, you didn't lose anything.
That does hurt.
You're like, oh, why is that Lego there? Step.
What was I trying to do?
I called him because last time he didn't get a 40.
I mean, I literally thought he was jamming with 7 deuce there. I was like, what?
Cards are stuck.
When I'm playing with your money, I'll be
I literally would have looked at you and been like, he's on every stream for the rest of the time. If he's shipping with 7 deuce drawing, pretty much dead.
Yep.
To an 8 only.
Yeah. Oh, come on now, Phil. You see, now he's going to make me a liar if somebody doesn't address this.
Phil, Nye, the science guy.
Paul Helmuth. Paulie Helmuth. Settle down with the Fs, Paulie.
Wings should probably be banned because of the grease and everything that could get on the cards and makes the cards.
And there's a shortage on wings anyway, like literally.
True.
You know something? During that time, I made a lot of money. Not as much as other people.
175.
You know, there was some guys. There's one guy in Miami. He made 35
Call from Bam.
and,
Turn card is the 4 of hearts. Well, there's 2 4s on the board.
he was one of my interns.
A 5. 4 5 blank 4. I think it's an 8.
Yeah, this is where we had the technical difficulty, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Or unless
probably.
is it a new technical difficulty?
Well, maybe they're trying to figure out why the deuce of hearts registered as the 8 of diamonds, or why it didn't. Oh, it's a 10.
Yeah.
And the 9 of spades. So So it looks like there's 3 spades. Oh, these cards are going flying. And takes it down in an earlier round. Shows the 4. I'm just guessing. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about licking your fingers and then touching the poker chips.
Yeah. Oh, there's the wet wipe coming out, so that's good.
Yay, wet wipe. All right.
It's been Rhino. It's been quiet on Rhino's part.
It's been quiet out of a couple people's parts. A straddle by Paulie for 100.
There, he's over the limit now.
Highway to the danger.
He's over the limit.
We're cutting him off.
He's cut off from Fs. I'm gonna have to. I can't. He'll make me. I'll be a fugazi. I'll be a fake like I am.
I guarantee you, if you went over there right now, told him that his F bombs were capped out, you know what he'd tell you?
F off.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put the limit at 2 more, and then I'm gonna intervene.
Okay. And I guarantee you, one of them's about to happen right now. He just he folded. Oh, look at that! Frog hits a straight. Yeah, he gets there. 6 what?
Million.
Jeez. Mo bet 600. Frog's gonna flat. I have a straight.
That's so.
Maybe he's scared
Stop.
of Ace Jack.
Stop it.
Maybe he's scared of Ace
Stop.
Jack.
You're drawing to try to get that card, right? Hear me out.
Okay.
That's the card. We're trying to hit that card.
Correct.
Okay. So we're implying that if we hit that card, we're going to make some good money, right?
Correct.
Then when we hit the card, we don't bet. We just flat.
I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm gonna say though is Mo was first to act.
Okay.
And flatted Paulie's raise.
Okay.
Jack 10 could very well be.
Okay, so you're saying that if he raises there, then this guy comes over top. Now he has to make a decision.
Correct.
That he doesn't want to have to make
for most and/or all of his chips.
All right. Okay.
I think it's more chip control than it is
min raise. Throw min raise.
No, because
out there.
even if you
he's not calling min raise. Yeah, you're right.
No,
okay.
min click he probably calls. But now you're in fear of him shipping it over the top, and then you could put him on Ace Jack.
You just want to
Jack
showdown. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
I'm not used to wrong. I'm just
no. I think the play that I said is wrong. Oaks Poker says play to win, so we could be split. Here's the thing. I'm typically sitting with Mike, who is not a poker player by nature, so we don't get to have the conversation. So
about what,
it's nice. The best players I've seen over time have these conversations all the time.
Correct.
2 guys that play poker and live together, you probably don't want to play against those guys. Like,
no, because they know how
they just
each other
talk.
play.
Well, not only that, but they're talking about it all the time. They're like, they wake up in the morning and be like, "Did you make coffee?" Be like, "Hey, how would you play the Jack 10 when it flops like this?" And then they discuss it for 20 minutes and they come up with better concepts.
Absolutely. Different ways to play the hand that may be tricky.
Correct. And otherwise, you go solo and you live by yourself and you leave and after you play that hand and you get home, there's nobody to talk to. You don't second guess it, and then when you go back and play, you play it the same way again.
Correct.
And you never get better.
And there's no way to adapt.
You should always be challenging. Always challenge yourself.
I agree.
How could I do better? This is a life lesson too. This isn't just a poker lesson. This is a life lesson.
Absolutely.
What can I do better? What I tell my kids all the time. Just because it's been done that way doesn't mean that's the way it's done.
No.
Think outside the box.
There's
Does
a
it
way
work
that you
for
can-
now? Think about it. Change the whole entire thing.
I agree. All right, Paulie's out this hand, starting on buzz.
Paulie might be going to reload for like 500,000. Oh,
I think in 15 minutes something bad
Yeah.
happens. Oh, that might be one of them.
that's yeah.
That one didn't sound good. All right, Ryan raises to 100. We have a Ryan sighting. We found him. All right, what's he drinking? What's Ryan drinking beer-wise? Budweiser?
Let's go back to that hand.
Oh, okay.
3 players.
you don't draw to that. Oaks Poker, chime in if you want. You don't draw to that if you already think he has a full house.
Correct.
You shouldn't draw to it anyway.
Correct.
So if you're going to make the commitment that he doesn't have the full house and you want to draw to it and you hit your card, you're supposed to get it in. Ha.
Yes, but the other thing that you have to think
Okay.
about again is chip control. I'm going to just call to not put all my chips at risk because I can pay him off.
No, but here's what I'm saying. The hand before. Okay,
guys-
so the
these
card
guys have
comes
played
down. The
together
card comes down, and
a
he
lot.
bets on a turn. The card
Correct.
comes down, and he bets 400 or whatever. Okay.
Correct.
And the other guy, he flats, hoping to hit a straight card. Okay.
Correct.
You should have already committed to whether he has a full house or not. You have to have made that decision already. So
Correct.
now when the card comes down, if you do hit your card, you can't draw that card if you don't think it's the best card for your hand. And if you make that commitment, get all your money in.
I'm not disagreeing with what
Okay.
you're saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is these guys have played together a lot.
Okay.
It's very, very possible that as Ryan has Queen Jack. No, Queen. Oh, pocket. What the? I can't see.
Thinks there's not necessarily one right answer. We should let's jot that one down, and I'm going to ask Zen next time we see him. We'll get a couple people to comment on how to play that properly.
Chips, please.
Because I mean,
I
we
just
are here to try to learn how to play cards,
I just think that it's one of those things that they know how each other play sometimes.
right?
And if you're not having that conversation where you adapt, like you were saying,
Okay.
if you play it the same way every time, like Frog, I've seen sometimes where he'll raise over the top with a pair on the board. But it's also one of those things where it's like, I will call this much and not $1 more. So if the bet is that much, I'm okay with calling that much, but I don't want to open it back up
Right.
to then have
Yeah.
because it's one of those things where it's like, I think if Mo raises there, I think Frog is reluctantly going to probably call as much as he doesn't want to.
Right, but what I'm saying is he already made that decision by committing money trying to draw that card.
I agree with you.
Don't draw. Something I learned was don't draw to a losing hand. That would have been the case there. One of the firm things you want to know is do not draw to a loser. Don't
Correct.
try to draw a card to make your hand and lose. Don't draw to a loser. So if you make that mental commitment saying that the card, if I catch this, it's going to be good, then it needs to be good the whole entire way. And I think if you play that consistently, you're going to have
If I lose the hand,
better, you're going to have better results.
No, I agree. I would agree with that assessment.
But what do I know? Like literally, I'm like on this side of the table.
Mitch has 8, Mo has 5 deuce, and Frog with king queen. And Mitch goes kaboom.
450.
Frog folds the straight draw this time.
Look, Mitch is like, God, man, I make a set, and he got like, what? Yeah, he says,
I feel like I feel like sometimes in this game, anytime that you can scoop a pot,
yeah,
whether it's $500 or $200 or $20,000,
right.
anytime you have chips coming to you is a good thing. So hitting your set isn't a bad thing, and winning right there
That's a good point.
with as
Yeah.
much money as what that was in that pot.
Like,
Next you know, someone's got Jack Queen there, and that 8 actually hurt him.
It's that old adage, it's better to win a small pot than lose a big one.
Yes.
Exactly.
Ryan straddles on the button for 50. Anthony with a 6. Calls. Buzz. Come on, Buzz. Get in there with Queen 3. He looks so unpleased.
He does.
He's like, this is so just bleh. Bam has Queen 10. He calls. Frog folds 7 deuce. Mitch calls with Jack 9. Let's see what Ryan decides to do here. Oh, Ryan's got 8s this time.
he almost made it twice though. On that other one.
See if he checks. He did. Oh, he's going to flop a set.
The first house, and he was going to finish next house.
He flops a set.
Bingo.
But I think Bam has top pair. Mitch
He-
has Jack 9.
Listen, we're
Oh,
getting all kinds of
yeah.
action here.
This one might be a good one. So Ryan calls.
Just calls.
3 players.
3 of them. Bam just plows his straight on the turn.
That's so brutal. But Jesus.
Pair the board.
Wait, and it's Jackson. Not.
I saw Jack something and pocket eights.
Yeah.
Ryan folds eights. Fold.
Wait, he had pocket eights and he
Yeah.
mucked.
Yeah.
We can't be. We can't be.
Bam just goes jam
We
sandwich.
can't be right, right? Or can we be right? And they just know he knows where he's at.
Oh,
Ryan,
that's a pretty
sick,
bad.
Sick.
That's a pretty bad turn card for eights.
It was, but it wasn't. It wasn't a 4-card straight, was it?
It's king.
Where's my cards?
They hit the graphic on us. It's king 8. I want to say it was like a 10.
It was not a 4-card straight, which
No.
means you don't fold a set. In my brain, at least. And
No,
he could still draw and win. Yeah,
Correct.
king 8, jack 9. So you're not what? He
Yeah.
couldn't have had pocket eights. Can we got to verify. Jot that down. We'll have to verify with him. There's no way
Ask Ryan.
if he folded a set.
King jack 8 9.
21.45.
So, I got that on my notes section. Oh, here, dealer, that's for you.
You can't fold. You can't fold a set there because you can still draw out if you're not good.
I agree. That's why I was shocked that he folded. I mean, I understand that it's all in for
There he is.
like 3,000.
There he. Look at Paulie. Look.
Did he really? Oh, geez.
There he is. There he
4,
is.
6, 7,
Yeah,
8,
10.
85. He had about 3 on the table, so he just relaunched for about another
This
8.
is amazing. Wait, Ryan,
We'll talk to him. We'll talk to Ryan after.
we got to give him a stern talking to if it was a set.
Wasn't drawn dead.
We'll ask him because
Sick laydown.
that may be one of the sickest laydowns of all time. If you actually lay down 8s there. That's why I'm kind of wondering if we had like another problem with the 7-8. If maybe another card hit that, and maybe he didn't have pocket 8s.
So it's one of two things. Either
The card didn't read properly,
he's
or
a god,
or he's the greatest poker player in PBK.
or we got to check under his chair. That's the third option.
Yeah,
because we've seen stuff like that. Not here.
No, not here. No,
Not
definitely
here.
Not here.
But if he makes another laydown like that, you're gonna have to go frisk him.
All right. Because I think we figured this out a little bit yesterday. If anybody in the 1 or the 10,
Yep.
if when you're pitching the card, if it drags that box,
Okay.
there's a shot that whenever that
Okay.
card drags the box,
It picks it
that
up.
it picks it up as the one.
Okay.
As the one.
Okay,
so,
that's fair.
So that's what I'm saying. So maybe Mitch in the 9 had the 8 of one
Okay.
of the 8s, and it just kind of clipped that box on the pitch, and it made it look like he had pocket 8s.
Okay.
I'm just because that's something that I don't understand how you would.
Paulie reloads. This will tilt Mitch or somebody, and they don't like this. So there's not really a cap on a game, kind of. But Paulie just goes down and buys whatever he wants and brings it upstairs.
10 billion.
And people, yeah, they build up these stacks, and then Paulie comes in and.
So, wait a minute. Hold on. Mo is hero calling with 3s here.
All in?
Oh my God!
What do
If
you-
he hits
why?
it, because he thinks Paulie's tilting.
Why? Because he just came up with
Yeah,
$9,000
he
billion
thinks-
dollars.
He thinks Paul.
3.
Don't
That was because that would have been the noise.
don't. You can't say it.
That would have been the noise we heard.
He would have came over.
I was wondering
First
if
off,
that
I
was
would have
the
went over there
noise.
and told him you called
Yeah,
for the card.
I know you would have.
And be like, hey, you know what just happened there?
Well, I'm just saying because we heard that commotion that we were like, it's not going to be good
Right.
shortly. I was wondering if that was it. That's why I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, is that a 3 that's coming?
If Cool
out?
Mo hit a 3, made trees, Paulie's head would have popped out off. He would have been like, you made trees? Brooklyn Forest.
So in non-poker news,
Yeah.
Astros are up 1-0 in the third.
Oh, are
On
they
the
banging
Red
on
Sox.
garbage cans and stuff?
I think it's more like Chris Sale is just hitting them with every pitch that he can throw.
That works too.
I looked over at one point and it was like hit by pitch ball thrown to backstop. I was like, oh, okay.
Raise, make it 150.
All right, so Anthony
This
makes
is
it
game 1, right?
Yes, game 1. So random thought,
Yeah.
and I was going to talk to you about this. So we'll just do it here because that's what we do. WSOP has the casino employee event
Yes.
Players.
to start.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about doing a random drawing and sponsoring a dealer?
Check.
To play in that event? Yeah,
Yeah.
we thought about it. Maybe we'll do that next year.
It's-
You got to remind me earlier.
Oh no, I will. I just
What
because
we'll do
it's
is
a fascinating thing where I was just like, I wonder if they would ever. Cause that'd be a fun thing to go out there and PBKC stuff and go play the casino event.
let's do it. We'll do
I think
it.
it'd
We'll
be
send
fun.
somebody out there. We'll do
Awesome.
it as a perk. So whoever put Mike up to ask for that, that would be fun.
I think
It's like $500 to get in there.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
we wear
it's-
all
it's-
our gear.
Yeah. It's a one-day event, so you
Yeah.
can probably get out there and not miss too much time, unless you want to play another event while you're out there.
I was actually out there for it, and I didn't play. I had,
With all the C2E2 stuff, I would
yeah.
probably say it was. Are they moving the WSOP back to the summer next year? Have
Yeah,
they made that
I
decision?
believe so. It's a better spot across the board. They're also.
Oh, it's definitely a better.
I think this may be the last year at the Rio. They might have one more year on a contract.
Okay.
But then they're moving to the Strip, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Any idea where? Have they made that
I
announcement?
think it's going to be Caesars, maybe.
Raise
Caesars.
75.
The real Caesar's Palace? Does Caesar live here?
Yeah, Caesars Palace for sure.
Okay. Sorry, I watched The Hangover the other night, and that part was in it. And every time somebody says Caesar's Palace, I'm like,
Every time I'm in Vegas, The Hangover's on TV. It's like the
as
weirdest
it should
thing.
be.
I think they play it on one specific channel, like on
Yes, Hangover TV or whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah. I mean, it's basically Vegas in a nutshell. I'm waiting to go to Vegas and have one of those small Asian men just come to me like, "Did you die?" What? I just landed. So Buzz has top pair with a straight draw. Frog has bottom pair with a straight draw.
450.
Buzz comes out for faux fitty. Faux fitty.
I always like sitting with a lot of chips like Paulie, not just because I want to have a lot of chips.
Because you like building castles?
No, because I like people to think I'm a winner. And
Oh,
when you have
okay.
tons of chips, you could be down 400,000.
Correct.
And if you have enough chips on the table, like, man, that guy's good at poker.
Correct.
Yeah.
I like to have a lot of chips because I like to build things.
Okay.
Like I'm a Lego master.
Right. Yeah. I like to carry, like, I won't color up my chips ever. I'll carry as many chips as possible through the whole entire room.
Red Sox just tied the game at 1. Sorry, I got excited there. Me and, you know Jay Grow, correct?
Yeah.
Me and Jay Grow have an agreement.
Yeah.
Braves Red Sox World Series, we're going to Game 3 in Atlanta.
Braves, Red Sox?
If the Braves and the Red Sox both make the World Series this year, we're going to Game 3 in Atlanta.
Oh, they're playing a divisional?
This is the league championship series, so
Yeah.
Boston's playing Houston
Yeah.
and Atlanta is playing the Dodgers. So if both teams get through,
Okay.
we're going to Game 3 in Atlanta.
All right.
So, trying to put all the good juju out there so that we can
3 players.
have the PBKC in Atlanta for a baseball game.
Buzz playing a flush draw.
This might be it.
This can't be it.
This may be it.
This can't be it.
I'm willing to bet that this may be it.
That's just bad. What? What's this? Ah.
All right, so Buzz is just gonna just.
No,
All right, so Buzz is going to. Oh boy, this is gonna get fun. Yep, there it is. That was what it was.
Oh no.
That's what it is.
Oh.
Buzz is gonna go 1,000. Paulie's like, yeah, let's go. I call.
God damn it.
Yep, that was
Oh.
That was it.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh,
That's one.
I'm gonna have to do it. Don't do it. He has 2 left. That's 1 left. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll be here. As our fearless leader makes a step here.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry, guys. I have to write this down for the hand of the... Wow. I'm glad he's not here for that rant. It's funny. He's laughing about it now. Oh, that's great. I love this game. Ooh, yeah, he doesn't want the 7 of hearts. Don't worry about that, Cindy. Nobody wants that card. It's worthless. All right, so we got some...
Raise to 100.
I was letting you guys hear a little bit of that rant. All right, so Mitch here with kings. He's going to raise to 550 after Anthony raises with ace tray offsuit. Paulie folds 6-4, and Mitch takes it down with the kings. You missed. No, you missed it.
I missed it?
You got up to go over there.
Yeah.
And I think there was 17 more.
Okay, then I did the right thing. So,
yeah.
okay,
If you
situation
would have
resolved.
If you would have sat here for another 3 minutes, you'd have gotten up and been like, "Yeah, I guess I need to go have this conversation."
That's amazing. So,
You would, yeah. As you can see, for those of that
Okay,
are at
yeah,
home,
okay.
our hand of the week
Yeah.
sheet, I literally wrote.
that's amazing. So you'll see. Everybody will see. I'll address the situation. This is great. This is great. This is great.
Yeah, that one. We heard. So for those of you that don't know, we heard the God damn it when we were sitting here. That's when I made the comment 15 minutes ago that, oh God, that something bad is going to happen.
It happened.
That's what it was. But we didn't hear the rant after that. All we heard was...
And he's this Paulie Helmuth Jr.
Well, the funny part was, he literally said it. You're like, all right, I got to go. You went and put the headset down. I'm sitting here talking.
Yeah.
And he looks over and he goes on like another rant for like another
Yeah.
like 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then he looks over to Buzz and just does this. And smiles at him. I'm like, what is going on? That's one of the weirdest, like, funniest things that we're doing of all time right now. Ooh, Hennessy.
Oh, he's getting a Henny.
Bam's getting the Hennessy, not Paul.
Hennessy. I'll tell you, yeah. I have inside information, too, on the rest of a little bit of how this game's going to go, too, and it's bad.
Oh, really?
No good.
No me gusta? Oh, boy.
No bueno.
I don't like that you say that, so this scares me. Are you telling me that in 15 minutes something bad is going to happen? Am I allowed to make a bold prediction?
All right, make that.
Somebody's going to lose a lot of chips.
Oh, that's...
I'm going to say...
I don't know. I have to be... Listen,
All right,
I have
Switzerland.
an obligation to uphold the law, okay?
All right, Switzerland, be neutral.
I am. I have an obligation
Okay.
to the poker community to not let what happens on public stages
Uh-huh.
be the norm for the viewership or whoever, that we just allow it to just go ham out here. So I made sure I had a little discussion.
Yes,
and
yes.
we'll see that come up. And you see how it's handled. Watch how I handle it.
Okay.
It can be addressed, and it gets
All
a
right.
message across.
All right, good.
All right. Here we go.
Did you threaten him with a...
With violence. Yeah,
Okay.
I said... Yeah,
You woke up today and chose violence?
I told him. I said,
All
what's the
right.
matter for you? I said...
He woke up today and chose violence.
well, Paulie woke up today and chose profanity. So...
Did he wake up today and choose that, or is that just the choice?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Eddie has a flush draw with his king. Bam with king jack. Paulie with...
Tilt.
I have money.
Tilt. He has tilt.
I have chips. Ryan, catch.
What a great flop for Eddie.
And Jin.
What a card.
All right.
How nice is that card?
Frog definitely needs...
You see, this is where... Okay,
jack.
he doesn't... People don't pay him off, but it works, you know?
It's one of those things that we were talking about earlier. Sometimes not being paid off on it every once in a while
You're
is
right.
okay as
you're
long
right.
as you're raking
Not
in.
there. You want to get paid off on that.
Of course,
'cause
of course you do.
He had,
Nut
check,
flush.
he had a check mark on a turn,
Yeah.
so he was good.
Nut flush, you definitely want to be paid there. I'm not disagreeing with that. What in the world? All Frog's up about 5K, so he's doing something right.
He always does something right. I'm dead wrong. Like, I criticize him, and I'll say when I'm wrong. Frog's a good player. He's a winning player. I see a couple plays that I don't understand. Maybe it's I don't understand him, or he makes one. But overall, 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 you don't choose him to be in your game because he's a good player. You know, he's a very good player.
That one was a. That one was definitely a couple of them that I've been like, all right.
Ryan, tell him it's legit.
Ryan, tell him it's legit.
You can't
You can't
re-straddle your straddle.
re-straddle your straddle.
No, for real, you can't. Me and JJ did it up to 5,000.
Can't triple stamp a double stamp.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, it's on the.
But I was like, all right, I'm going to get the hell out of here. So it's a blind raise?
But that was the last hand I won.
Oh, no, okay, 5, 10, 20. I was like, wait, what? Why is Buzz putting chips in? I'm so confused. Mo folds, Bob fold. Bam Adebayo folds.
410.
All right, so let's see. Anthony raised to 410. Paulie calls. There's a lot of players in this hand.
What happened? Too much?
Ryan did.
Ryan.
Jack Deuce. You know what we call Jack Deuce downstairs in the pit?
Nope.
The Bob.
The Bob?
Yes, we call it the Bob.
Why is the Bob?
I don't know if you know, but Bob, who plays horses,
Yeah.
was playing in there one night with me. I dealt him Jack Deuce 4 straight hands. He hit 4 straight bonus hands with Jack Deuce.
That's sick.
So we call Jack Deuce the Bob.
Ryan,
He
don't
hit
lie.
he hit 2 flushes, a straight, and a full house with Jack Deuce. 4 straight hands.
Making 3,000.
It's very weird.
That's tough to do.
It was very weird, trust me. Jack Deuce of diamonds, flops a flush. Oh, Anthony's getting
So we have
in.
monster hand. We can't say anything. They both have a jack.
Another news.
Oh.
Queen Jack versus Ace Jack. And the deuce on the turn chops the pot.
Oh.
The Jack Deuce. It's live, boys. Jack Deuce. It's the Bob. Let's go. Don't look at me like that, Schmerks. I'm getting death stares over here because I'm raising the roof with Jack Deuce.
That's 2.
RBI double by Hunter Renfroe. It's 3-1 Red Sox.
Yeah, you don't have to watch a baseball game. Mike will watch it for you.
Sorry, guys.
That card's no good.
What card's no good? The deuce? The deuce is the best hand. What do you mean? If Mitch was in there, he would have called with deuces and it hit quads.
You should get down on the ground and kiss it that way.
I don't know that I would want to get on the ground and kiss anything.
Yeah, not a good idea in general.
No, I'm good.
And he went out straight.
So
So,
the real question is,
yeah.
is Paulie going to straddle every hand that he's not in the blinds for the rest of the night?
50 on the butt.
That's the question.
I'm gonna say yes, unless his situation doesn't improve here in a hurry.
Oh boy. Will he straddle more after your conversation?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Works for me. Works for me.
I don't tilt him.
Oh no, I didn't say you tilted him.
No.
But sometimes after you have a conversation with someone,
Mhm.
sometimes those first couple afterwards, it's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna just
You know what? Forget this. I don't need this stuff. Yeah, exactly.
increase the violence a little bit.
DD to Green Bay. Same hand? Oh, I folded off.
We go hand so fast, kid.
All right, so Bam calls with his ace-8. Mitch calls with king-10. Ryan raises it to 250 with
200 more,
ace-jack
250
offsuit. Anthony with king-10. Maybe he'll get it in here. Call. So Paulie looks like he's trying to construct.
It would be the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
I was just going to say
Paulie.
he's trying to build
We're-
a huge wall.
Oh, no, it's something definitely like Sistine Chapel Italian, something. Yeah.
Well, because the towers are actually very tall, I feel
Okay.
like it would have to be the Leaning Tower of Pisa then.
It would.
All right.
Someone's trying to make a royal here.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
So Mitch and Anthony both flop straights. Ryan flops
Wait,
top 2.
wait. Is somebody going to make a play on a flush and they could just take this down if a flush card comes?
No chance.
Yes, chance.
No chance.
Yes, chance.
Anthony's betting 1,000.
Okay, no chance.
Nobody's repping the flush if Anthony's betting 1,000. I was wondering if Paulie was going to find a way to call with a pair of queens there.
That
I
would
was
have been
very
awesome.
intrigued. Paulie just ships it like he has the flush.
Oh,
Mitch calls.
good call, Mitch.
Oh, is Ryan going to fold? Is
No.
Ryan going to fold 2
No,
pair here?
here's what. If Ryan raises here,
Ryan's folding 2 pairs.
so sick.
Oh my God! This
This
guy's
guy-
the greatest player of all time.
Wait, careful with that. Go check his pockets. Go. We're gonna have to go take a look. Like he's making these
He's
folds.
so sick. If we were
We
down,
take
if we
things
were
serious here.
downstairs-
We take things serious
If we were
here.
downstairs, he
Yeah.
makes that call. I've watched him make those calls before downstairs. That's why I'm so shocked that he was able to fold that hand there. That's so weird.
You know, you got. The more we say that, like, wow, how's he make that fold? We have to be careful. We have to take a look at it. We have an obligation.
All right, we'll
So,
post.
We're gonna. It's an obligation
post-stream.
because we've seen what happened. We've seen it.
So now I'm gonna have to put Ryan.
Mark it down. Ryan's hand, whatever. Obviously, surveillance, the whole thing. We have to. We have an obligation because you've seen what happens when 2 guys get on the camera for months at a time
Yep.
and talk about how some guy is a genius poker player and they make the best folds and raises ever. And if we continue to do that, you start to develop a pattern that you might want to take a look into.
Yeah.
We do it early though.
I wrote it down.
That's something else.
How do you fold like? That's nuts.
Flush straight. And, there's a lot of cards that you can't, and it's 1,000. And there's a lot of cards that you can't beat. And you got 2 people already in.
And he kept his hand at the side, and that's bananas.
He wants to say, "Look what I folded." Okay,
Hey, guys.
so that's good. Here's a positive. He kept the cards
showed
to the
his hand.
side.
He
He
showed
showed
his
his hand, so it's not like one of those scenarios
Correct.
where he's like trying to be shady. He's like,
Correct.
Look,
He left it over to the side.
He knew he made a big fold.
Yeah, and that was a huge fold because I'll tell you this much: there are some players that aren't getting away from that hand.
More than some,
I would say 70% aren't getting away from that hand.
at least.
Even though you're running up against a flush and a possible straight. I mean, it's very easy to have someone there with 2 spades in their hand. Jeez Louise. And neither one of them has the spade, too. That's the sick part.
That is super sick. The freak, they could have had a redraw for the
Redraw
whole
to
thing.
the nuts. That's gross. I'll say this much. If he keeps making laydowns like that, ooh, just talking about Paulie's hair now. All right. Mitch calls, Ryan calls. Anthony folds his hand. It's on to Buzz, which has kind of shifted his chips into.
What's Steffi Mo do? What is this? It's like a unicorn.
You want to yell at her? I mean, she's.
No, we got 100 cheer points. I think she gave us 100 bits.
Yeah. Woo woo. Where's she at? I saw her a minute ago. 6-way action here. Deuce, deuce, king. Paulie's like, I can't even play 9-5 here.
No, we didn't want to see us.
Checks around. The 8 of spades. Mo's still leading the way. He bet 75. Actually, I'm sorry, Buzz was first. He ran him over. Steffi Mo is gifting a 1-tier subscription
That's awesome.
to
Excitable 1.
Thanks, Steph. Wow, Bam went runner, runner, 8s.
You believe this? Oh my God.
And Bob's just pulling out money like, oh, hey, I see you. You make an appearance here.
Oh, there I am.
This is
wow.
This is your.
Wait, how bad is it? Like, can we get another? Can we get? Thank you,
Hey, there's
producers.
the angle.
They get like the full bald guy. Look, wait, he's like, oh my God. I'm like, that guy's hair.
And Buzz is looking at you
Look,
like, oh boy. what
look
do
at
we do?
Paul. Look, listen. No. Not him.
I think it was this guy.
That's funny. I didn't. He's. It. He's.
And Buzz goes, I think it was. That's awesome.
He says, I think it was Buzz. He says, I don't want to rat anybody out. See, okay, so here we are. So he understands. Hey, can we? It's a simple job.
Oh, no,
That's what I get paid to do.
Absolutely.
Like at some point, we just go and we dress it and fix it. And he's a good guy. He's going to try not to. That's all I'm asking. Just try not to.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier. One of those things, the hand where he lost.
So that's actually
where you walked over, the goddamn hand. That one, where you got hit on the river. Yeah, you kind of let one go.
Yeah.
The 13 that follow is probably where you're like.
It's only directed when you lose it. You actually won a couple hands, so you like settle.
We have to teach you something.
So that's it. That's how you do it. World Series Poker. No, I'll say it. You go over, you dress it, you say it, and now everybody knows. Hey, come on. And there's a way to do it.
Oh, absolutely, there's a way to do it.
And if the offender, like say Phil Hellmuth, when you went over there and did that, and he responded in any other way, then yeah, you're kind of right. Or in a joking fashion, like Paulie did, it was him, wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. That's all okay too, because we got the message across. But we have an obligation to do something.
Correct.
Complaining that you weren't here the last 2 weeks.
All right, so Bam here has a flush draw. Kumo V has 2 pair now, and Paulie has Jack Eye. And Buzz is in the hand, but I don't know what Buzz has.
And that was the first time I had to actually go to the table.
It's funny.
That was a good one, you know.
I can't. I went. Oh God! What Bam? Okay, Bam. There's no way Bam folded it straight there. I was like, that card had to be wrong, because it said he had Jack 3 and he folded to a bet with a blank.
With the
board.
nuts?
Yeah, that was definitely wrong. I had to get up once because the chat wanted me to get up
Okay.
to tell Steve to play more hands on a Friday night.
Troy Aceman?
Yes. I said I refused.
Thank you.
I said I refused to call
You
him
didn't go
that.
over there?
No. I said I refused to call him.
You went over there and
Yes.
and you said the stream like you'd
I
play
was
more
like,
hands.
I was like, your friend that lives in Alabama, you're
Yeah.
going to the race. He was going to
Yeah.
the race with his
Okay.
sons the next day.
Yeah.
Your friend said that you're not allowed in the great state of Alabama if you don't
That's
play more
so
hands.
that's so amazing.
I
That's
got
so
up in the
needed to
middle of
be
the
said.
stream. I was like, Mike, I'll be back. I just put the headset down and walked over to it.
That's amazing.
I'm also, I think, one of the first ones that has commentated and dealt on the same stream.
I had that conversation
Wow.
with you last
There was a Thursday night or Thursday day. Brian G got locked in and he had to go to the bathroom so bad, and I ended up having to get up from commentary to go and deal a couple hands for him so he could get up because he was locked in by himself. It was quite entertaining.
That sounds entertaining.
And then I came over and critiqued myself for my dealing skill.
Listen, I just critiqued myself for my balding hair, so everybody has something. Everybody can't be perfect.
No, not at all.
No. So you pick and choose what you're going to be bad at. And I pick hair. I'm going to be bad at hair.
I'm going to be bad at picking which.
Which one you're bad at?
Yeah. I was actually going to say I was going to be bad at dieting, but we're
Right.
with that too. So Mo has a pair. Paulie has absolutely air. So does Ryan.
Hair's good here, though. Oh, my God.
Ryan had a flush draw. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ryan had a flush draw.
All right. Oh, now.
Oh my God! If he calls you, that'd
That would be so sick. I got
He
to go
folds
and
ace-
throw Paulie out of the track.
No.
Like I would have to go over there and say Paulie, because he would start bombing, dropping
if he
them.
makes that call,
Yeah.
but folds
Oh.
those other hands, we literally may have to go check the seat during the stream.
Yes. So we're clear now. We're in the clear now.
As of now, yes.
As of now.
If he calls with King 9 of
No,
diamonds,
we seriously shut
would've-
everything down
Yeah,
and
guys,
be like,
we're
we
done.
have a problem.
We're done.
There's
Shut this
clearly
down.
a problem.
If he
'Cause
calls with
just-
King 9 there, we have to stop. That would have been like, all right, guys, we're done. We're done here.
Right.
Moving on.
So it's due diligence, and I said that when that thing broke about the other property with
Yep.
the issues they had. I said to myself, the poker room manager, okay, he watches this. He was actually commentating on a stream, some other things. One of two things: either they were in on it and didn't do anything about it, or they're not smart enough to understand that something was actually happening to them. Like, you know, when you get to see cards and the cards are playing and how they're getting played, you clearly know. But it's a shame in a court of law they could not win that argument to justify that he couldn't make those calls. There was no legal. It's hard to win that legal argument saying that he can't have been that good.
I guess that's
you
true.
can't win that argument.
Yeah.
You would have to prove that he was cheating, and you
You'd have
could.
to
They
prove,
could.
yeah. You'd have to see like that he was getting messages or
Right.
wow, Mo flops.
It's super intriguing to me, but it is the absolute truth. You would have to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got off the hook there with that laydown. Thank goodness.
So Mo flops 3 of a kind here.
Everybody playing this 4 deuce.
Buzz has top 2.
This Buzz. Oh, Buzz laying down now.
Show him the deuce. Be nice.
Did
Or
he
show him
call?
the queen.
Did he fold? Oh no, I thought he
He
said
bet.
fold. He didn't fold yet.
He bet Mo went all in.
Yeah, he didn't fold yet.
He showed the 7. And
He
it's-
showed a 7. He's trying to get a read.
No, I think he's just trying to say, hey, I'm not folding nothing. I do have part of this. Buzz doesn't seem like that kind of, like, I'm trying to get reads off of people kind of guy. He plays with his gut more than anything else. Is it 5:55? 6:45 more? There was a trash can. Cindy just actually moved the trash can, if you saw.
Okay, good.
That chicken wing gate? Yeah, there was
So
actually-
he's just dropping F-bombs. He's not dropping F-bombs and throwing
and
chicken
chi-
wings
and
on the
chicken
floor.
bones. No,
Okay,
nope,
good.
only one.
He's,
One or the
he's
other.
not dropping chicken bones, just F-bombs.
Correct.
Okay.
Bones, don't do it.
Any 7's good here, Buzz.
Buzz. What are you doing, Buzz?
So pretty exciting stream so far. Between Paulie's F-bombs, between Tiller talking about picking up other people's wives at concerts.
Yeah, we heard that,
like,
by the way. Good fold, Buzz.
These plays, these laydowns by Billy, like.
No, the lays have been by Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. Sorry, Ryan.
Frog's micro bets where we're like, what is it? Like, why is he not getting more value?
Yeah, all that
We've
stuff.
had some good debates on things on this one. Plus, the potential spoiler alerts about some tournaments coming up and some potential bigger high hands and some things that we're going to look into, like maybe a short deck and maybe a purple chip here or there kind of thing.
I'd like to see if they would play this game short deck. So what would be best is if nobody's played it before and say, okay, we're going to do short deck and watch them try to figure it out on stream. Like, because it plays different. And it'd be interesting to see who can adjust and how fast they can adjust.
All I'm going to say is who's on commentary that day? Is it me and you just because?
Yeah, it could be me and you.
All right. Because that's going to be one of those where we may have to talk through this together.
Sorry, I was straddled. I didn't see the straddle.
Mo straddled for 50. Bam folds, Frog folds, Ryan folds. Anthony folded. It's over to Buzz. Get there, Buzz. Let's go. 3-4 spades. Yeah.
It's just,
And then Mo raises to 100.
Bo says, you
All
know
right,
what?
fine.
You only live once. I'm in. And there you go.
Queen
Are we
seven,
shuffling? Is like it's 7s every flop.
All right, Bob's out. Good night, Bob. Mo has ace-jack.
Look at Buzz. What the plays? Oh, what a bad card. See, if it's any other card but a jack, that play works.
Correct.
Now it doesn't work, and Buzz is like, yeah. Check, and there it is. Check it down. Got it. Any other card but a jack, and it's a perfect play.
I mean, but that's still, you can't put Buzz on a king.
No.
You can't put Buzz on a king there.
No, Buzz never gets good hands. Like, he literally doesn't.
But 2 hands before, he literally showed the same guy
Right.
that he folded
Yeah.
top pair on a 7-deuce board.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it was anybody else except for Mo, I could see where you couldn't put him on it. But Mo literally watched him fold top pair when Mo hit 3 of a kind. And so I was like, you can't put him on a king there? Like maybe if Buzz.
Maybe the way the way
I'm
they
saying
hand.
maybe if Buzz
The
leads
hand
out
the
on
hand.
the river.
Yeah, the hand. The way, yeah. Yes.
If Buzz leads out on the river, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe he says
then
I'll call one, but not two. Yeah.
That's
maybe.
what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
maybe that's where the mistake was, because if he makes one more action, maybe he gets him to fold the jack there.
Right.
Maybe if Buzz actually would have bet the flop, that's probably would have
That
been
helps.
better. That probably would have been a better song and dance with the
That
king.
helps. Just lead right out.
Yeah. So Mitch has fives. He calls. Ryan goes to 150.
Here we go.
We're gonna get some action on this one. Five-handed. All right,
Bam,
five-handed.
bam, bam, bam. Is Bam in with 5 deuce of hearts?
Yes.
Bingo.
Flops the flush draw.
Oh my.
Ryan
oh
has
my.
top two.
All we needed was a set. All right. Oh no.
250?
250.
Buzz is folding.
All right. Play that flush draw now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Let's go. Let's
That's
see
that thing again. You wanted to play flush cards,
Let's
and then you
see
hit
it.
your flush draw.
Jesus.
That's it. Wait. Do we? If Ryan lays down here,
Oh my God! Don't no, dear Lord.
don't lay down here.
He's not
If he
laying
calls,
down.
okay, good.
He's not
See,
laying
we're
down.
clear. We're
Yeah.
good. Because and now no matter, it doesn't matter what happens now.
Yeah, that one was painful.
Whew.
But the good thing is that we didn't wait. The thing came right on the turn. Just here you go.
Yeah, it's always better to get the pain over or get it over right away. Yeah.
But then he puts another heart on the river, so Bam couldn't think his 5 high was good there.
No.
That's why I went check on the river. Because Bam does seem like one of those guys that he would have bet that river card if that wasn't a heart.
100%.
As early as today.
Now he's advertising for Amazon. That never happens as early as today.
Well, no, they were talking about the sports betting.
Oh, that's not happening as early as today either.
I guess today was technically the day that was.
Yeah.
The door opened, not that we were able to walk through it.
Still hammering things out,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
will say.
The
We'll
door-
call it hammering things out.
The door cracked, but we weren't able to
Again,
walk through
stay
it.
tuned to PBKC. How about this? As soon as we know, we'll have the link right on here, and while
Yep.
you're watching the stream, just click it,
Pop
and
it
you
up.
just we'll get you all set up.
Yeah.
Mike will tell you which the Red Sox, Astros, or whatever kind of crap baseball he's watching. He can tell you his picks of the week. We're actually talking about doing a stream.
Josh told me that yesterday.
Excited?
When he came in.
You
I was like,
excited?
yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you could be the baseball guy.
I'm in. It's funny. Me and a gentleman that you had do commentary early in the stream days. One, Mr. Adam Schoenfeld.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
We have our against the spreads where we pick the football games.
Okay.
We pick
Yeah,
every
how's that
game.
going?
I'm only 3 games under 500.
It's so hard to get over 500.
It is. It is. Trust me. The first week I went like 5 and 10.
And you're
I've been
picking
battling-
every game, right?
Every game except
See,
for the Thursday night.
okay,
game.
so
we don't pick the Thursday night game because
let's-
here's my excuse on Thursday nights.
Okay.
Short week.
You don't know what you're going to get.
What's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I agree. So let's talk sports betting a little
Okay.
bit. And I'm not. Oh my
Jesus.
God! Do you see this?
This is gonna hurt.
Can we get a 5 on a turn?
No.
Oh no!
5 on the turn, deuce on the river.
Is that real life?
That's gross.
You don't see set over set very often. It's so
Gross.
sick.
Scummy. Yeah, let's just go ahead
Wait.
and write this one down now.
Good thing Ryan doesn't have cards and fold them here.
Verse Anthony. Set over.
He says R.I.P. Ant. Wait, can we get quads? No, can we get quads?
Quad 9s and then quad aces? That'd be gross.
Oh, running hearts, but they don't even have it. That would
I
have
was
been
gonna
sick
say.
too.
I was gonna say.
That
if
would have been
Bam-
dirty
if
sick.
Bam had like the
9
5
of hearts.
If Bam had the deuce of hearts, 5 deuce with the deuce of hearts, it just goes running.
The
hearts.
only thing that could save Anthony money here is if another heart comes. Help him with a heart, and he
There's a
gets
heart.
it. He got it. That's the best
I
card,
don't
Mike.
know. I don't know if that. I don't know. They both checked.
Mike.
Does
he-
he?
No, I told you that's check.
Oh.
He saves a bundle. You know how much he saved by that heart coming, Mike?
Oh my. Let's see.
Whatever he has left.
1,
Yeah,
15,
Yeah.
25, 2,800. Because that's all go. That's all going.
it's all gone.
It's all gone if that's a
It's
black
all
card.
gone.
All gone if that's a black card.
It's funny how this game works. It is nuts how this game works, how it just peels off and it comes down. Running hearts has nothing to do with either their hand, but it's just enough to stop somebody from taking your whole stack. So sick.
God, it's gross.
All right, sports betting. So you're picking all your games against the spread, and I was
Correct.
talking about how hard it is to stay above 500. That's not the way to play it.
No.
So the way to play it is pick your spots, pick your games,
Correct.
make your wagers.
Correct.
A handful of bets. When you start getting into 6 and 8 and 9 bets on a Sunday, it's going to be a little tricky. It gets hard for consistency.
Correct.
So take some of it, ride with it, go with home. You like home teams against something spread. You like weather. You like a quarterback. Whatever you like. Right now, I like the Chargers against any spread right now. I just give it to them. As bad as the Eagles are right now, I like them against any spread because they're doing these stupid things in the fourth quarter where they're just getting back in the game and they can't really win, but our quarterback can run and they can get free. So there's certain plays that can be made. And certain lines that keep going in a certain direction. But yeah, to pick against all the games against the spread is tough. I know that one, Vinny, but I'm just saying in general, the kid Herbert is the real deal, sir. Real deal. Look at this.
400.
400, Paulie says.
400. Excuse me.
Well, hey, Deuce is a hard
Marty, I
hand
was
to
here
play.
for 100. I needed $2 more $100.
All right.
I just drove 400. And I
Forget about it.
Yeah, right now, I've been stuck on an app that I've been using
Okay.
called Prize Picks.
Right.
I don't know if you've heard of it.
Nope.
Bring this app up,
Yeah.
and it gives you betting lines
Okay.
for anything that you think you could think of in the world of sports.
No lie.
Passing yards by quarterbacks.
Okay.
Rushing yards, receiving yards, shots on goal, saves. in
So I
the
think we're going to
NHL.
have all that stuff.
Yeah, but so basically, like, you can pick these.
Yeah. For
just gonna-
funsies?
No. You can gamble.
Yeah.
So you can pick over under.
Yeah, that's not legal.
Come on, Andy, let's go.
Okay. Yeah.
Allegedly.
All right.
Let's go. Come on.
But you would, of course, recommend everybody to change to the legal.
As soon as it gets legalized here,
Yeah.
I'm dumping this app and going to.
Okay, because
where-
you could
to where I
cash
can
outs will
actually-
be easy.
Correct.
The whole
Exactly.
thing. Yeah. Okay.
I got to do this now because I can't do it here because
Okay.
we haven't started yet.
Okay. So it's out of necessity, not out of choice.
Correct.
Okay.
Necessity, obviously necessity. Because if it wasn't necessity, I would definitely be doing it here once we actually are able to. Because I'd much rather do it here. But yeah, that's kind of the thing I've been doing recently. Because sometimes betting the games themselves are absolutely, like, nerve-wracking. Because you're literally racking your brain for days on some of these spreads. And sometimes I would rather just sweat betting my fantasy players to see if I can get as many
Well,
fantasy points.
that's where I'm at. My fantasy football team's 5-1, and I haven't put in the wrong lineup one time yet. So I would be good at that
275.
because I got a good grasp on who and when to hit.
So I am, let's see, in one of my leagues, mind you, I am the commissioner. I am 3-2. Okay.
Yep.
Last week, the person I faced put up, it's a 2-quarterback league, mind you, put up 251 points. The most points that anyone has put up in the league
Right.
all season.
Okay.
Because they had Devontae Adams,
Yep.
Jamar Chase, and Mike Williams all together.
Yeah.
So when you put up like 135 points between 3 players
Yeah.
that aren't either of your 2 quarterbacks, it's kind of hard to beat that. And my first loss of the season is to one of our lovely dealers here, Mr. Brandon Schultz.
Okay.
I lost to him 207 to 191. So my 2 losses are to first and second place, and both weeks they've had to score over 200 points to beat me.
Don't remind me.
That's amazing.
It's not that I'm putting in the wrong lineup. I just keep running into buzzsaws.
There
when
it
I
is
lose.
again. It's that same thing where you gotta have somebody who has just a little less than you.
Exactly. And this week, of course, I'm playing Nate the Great, our friend here, and he got 30 points last night for playoff Lenny. We love Leonard Fournette.
That's a good bet. So yeah, I'm running with, and somehow in my draft, and I'm with some highly respected, or at least I used to think, people here.
All right.
I was able to get the running backs. You ready?
Mhm.
Jones from Green Bay,
All right. You got Eric.
Derrick Henry,
Okay.
and Montgomery, all 3 running backs on my team. Montgomery's on my bench, and he's playing in my
Until he got hurt.
Yeah, but he's back this week, I think.
No, David Montgomery they put on the injured reserve.
Okay, so either way, how am I able to get those 3 running backs? It's just wrong.
That's absurd. I don't understand.
I made it up on getting Jalen Hurts. I knew he was going to carry the workload. He's not winning games, but he's scoring points.
He's a fantasy quarterback.
He's a fantasy quarterback. Yep, he scored 3 touchdowns this week, and we lost.
Exactly. So I'm in a keeper league with some people that work here. I used to work. Wow, is this
going to go? Oh, this game!
Why?
What?
Jeez,
oh my God!
Louise.
WTF is right, Chad Thundercocks. What?
Ryan
It's so gross.
Sucks.
What was that?
That's gross. That's ugly. That one hurt.
Do you believe that?
I think we may have lost Mo.
We lost Mo.
So in our keeper league, I have Lamar Jackson,
That's good.
Cooper Kupp.
I'm not sold on Lamar Jackson.
Again, he's a fantasy quarterback.
Okay.
Not a.
I like to talk bad about him as a regular quarterback. Here's the thing with that. I'm seeing.
He's also their #1 running back because every other person that plays running back for them
Yeah.
is on injured reserve with an injury.
I can't believe he even came out and said that they got to protect the quarterbacks more. And then that he didn't wear larger pads because it slows him down.
Slower. Yeah, I was thinking
You
that.
can't have it both ways, sir.
No.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm truly sorry. How about this? Jalen Hurts has, like, 5 300-yard-plus games in 9. Lamar Jackson has 2 in his whole career.
Lamar Jackson's also like 33-7 as a starter, but he's like 1-7 in the playoffs.
Not 1-7, but
I'm
it's
close
bad.
enough.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
It's like 1-4 or whatever.
No, I don't think he won one yet.
Oh, is he 0-3 then?
I think he's over.
Hold on. Let's go to the.
And this is a hometown guy. He's
Oh, no,
right down the
absolutely.
street. Like he's right here. But I've been punished too long by the run first quarterback as an Eagles fan for too long. The Randall Cunningham situation, the McNabb to a lesser extent, not so much, but then the Michael Vick situation.
He's 0-2 in the playoffs.
There, yeah,
Oh no, they beat Tennessee last year.
You got to be able to throw the ball consistently.
He does have a win in the playoffs.
Okay, there it is. So he's 1-2.
He beat the Titans.
Right.
So he's probably like.
They had some. Didn't they have some monster team? What was the record when they lost that? They were 15-1 or 14-2. What were they that year?
The year that they beat Tennessee?
No, the year that they lost to first round.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no, Buzz is going all in on Paulie. Paulie's got jacks. This could be bad. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh God.
2 pair.
2 pair.
Jackson
good.
5s against.
Motown.
Wow. Buzz is like, I'll just take these. Put them back up there. So Lamar Jackson is 1 for 3 in the playoffs. Losses to the Chargers, the Titans. They beat the Titans, and then lost to Buffalo last year.
No shame in that.
But that Buffalo team was really good last year.
That Buffalo team really good this year.
Yeah.
Stop, man. Stop.
The 2020 Titans were 11-5. This is the team that Lamar beat.
What was the team Lamar lost to?
The Titans team was 9-7 that year.
No, what year weren't they 12 or 13 wins with a bye and they lost?
I'm gonna guess that was
Right.
the.
Like the Cowboys are going to do the same thing.
That
They're
was,
gonna win.
they went 14-2 and lost to the Titans that year, 28-12.
Yeah, 14-2. Right.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys are going to repeat their 14-2, and then they're going to Tony Romo it and fumble the ball on this extra point. 14-3 then.
I mean, there are 17 games this year,
Right.
so I guess you're right. 14-3 does make sense.
Whatever. Tony Romo will take the snap on an extra point. I remember the moment when that happened. I was watching in Tunica, Mississippi somehow, and he dropped that ball and it just squid, and I'm like, this is the greatest day of my life.
So Mitch has a flush here. Paulie has a flush draw. And Anthony has a 3.
Okay. To each his own.
375.
$375. Is Anthony going to call with his 3 here?
No.
That's a bold strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Or he's going to make a play.
That looks like a call.
Well, there's your call. Now, Paulie. That's
Paulie!
probably going to say, what would you do if it was your turn, Paulie? He says, hold on, I'm talking.
Diamond.
Oh, what did Paulie have? The Jack of
The
Diamonds?
Jack of Diamonds. That's so gross.
But he's not paying attention because he's drawn to all that crap.
That's my point. That's one of those times where you're like, hey, I need a minute here to have this conversation. Let me finish his hand.
So we have the production team here. Can we double check a couple hands? Did Big Rye have pocket 8s and flop a set and then fold it on a dry board?
No, it was the King Jack 8-9 board.
Okay, King Jack 8-9.
Where somebody hit a straight and we were like, how does he fold a set
He
here?
folded a set.
Does anyone remember that?
Verified? Can we verify that? Okay,
Doesn't
we
remember
have it
that
here.
one.
We're going to ask him.
And then what about the hand where he had Ace Jack and flop 2 pair and folded to the flop straight of King 10? Remember that one?
For 1,000, but
Oh, that was 1,000.
that was pretty sick, though.
That one was pretty fun.
Right.
That one was gross.
Oh,
Oh my God!
what's he showing him?
He has a chicken.
Wait a minute, who's this?
What?
No,
We have a shot on that?
stop the madness.
Is that?
Stop.
What is he showing him? Oh.
That's gross. With the 3 deuce. That's gross.
Wow.
All right, number 10, Anthony
In awe right now.
He's.
For two different reasons.
Big.
What did Buzz show Paulie on his phone?
Oh, that I don't
I
know.
wish I was straight. Holy
What?
shit. Ryan, you have no
Probably.
idea.
Wait, listen to this.
You seen this thing already? What was that? When do you guys getting checks before me provided?
What?
Buzz's mistress.
Hey, he sent me a check. I had to send it right back.
Ooh, he sent you a check.
Yeah. I had to send him 3 times that amount.
He's all in.
What did he show him?
It had to be a picture of someone.
No, look. They were talking finances.
Maybe it's a picture of his financial consultant.
Could be. There he is. Paulie! What's Buzz showing you that you're so excited about? Oh, I can't say that. Okay,
Yeah, we can't
thanks.
say that on the stream, but we figured it was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
still live.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes behind. Did you guys forget?
Wow. Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, we're 15 minutes. We still have
we
stuff
know you're
going on.
done.
So when he came and talked to you, we were able to talk about him coming in and talking to you.
Yeah. See.
I mean, Ryan might be the one you need to talk to about
Yeah,
that.
because he can't even have it here. That's okay. So
That's hilarious.
So he was
Yeah, it was definitely something.
It wasn't
that-
his bank account.
No. It was-
What?
It may have been a picture of his financial consultant, like I said.
That doesn't happen. Like I don't ever. I don't get that same reaction from Paulie.
No chance. No chance. dude.
What was that even about? These guys are insane. Whatever.
I'm pony as fuck right now.
Look. What? And he dropped the F-bomb.
What part of his financial consultant was shown was you not understanding?
You didn't hear what he said?
I did. Did you not know that Buzz's
He
financial
showed him his
consultant
full
is-
financial consultant
Yes.
on his phone.
Correct.
And he had to hold it the one way, so
It turned. Correct.
that is the craziest thing that's happened on the stream yet. Look
The-
at Paulie's face.
The funny part, the only good
Look.
thing- He's like, hold on. Can I see?
Like, what? This isn't even a poker show anymore.
Paulie, it's straight. He's so confused. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, can I see your financial consultant again, please?
There's a queen, jack, man.
I ain't got a face card, but I got a 9. Whee. That's gross.
Wait, what? How does it go where? What? How do you get to that point?
I love that you're so confused by this.
Oh, you're not confused? How do you get to that point where that even happens at the table, and then get all the reactions, and then Paulie come over and tell us what it is?
You do know
and
the
he's
best
still
part
in awe.
He's not in all 15 minutes later.
Look,
He said
Buzz
15
is
minutes to
explaining
figure it
himself
out.
now. Look. Look, what?
Buzz is a certified G.
Oh, he said, yeah, he is.
And he showed his financial consultant to prove it. Are you still dumbfounded?
Look, they're talking. Look, they're like, he's like, listen.
I can get
He's
you
like-
a good financial consultant. That's what he's telling him right now.
He's like, listen, it's.
My people can talk to your people, and we
He's
can
like,
get
what?
this together.
He's like, look at this. They're both thrilled. Is anybody even watching this?
I'm watching that Buzz has his bag on his shoulder already ready to go because his financial consultant told him that he has a meeting in 15 minutes.
Look, he's like, hey, this is what, look, but yeah.
I mean, you won't believe it. This financial consultant is keeping me up
He's
at
like,
night.
this is,
with all these phone calls.
what? Listen, Buzz is down 3.7K, but he's a winner in my eyes. Like, it's,
Oh, man. That's good. You may be down a couple dollars, but you're a winner in our eyes.
wow.
Anthony folds king 4.
Look at this. Is it? Yeah.
You know what? I'll finish stacking my chips and tech back to my financial consultant.
Four players. Check.
You missed the best part. Buzz literally just jumped over and gave Paulie a hug. You missed the best part. You're so dumbfounded that you missed the best part.
Heads up.
They're the best of. Look, they're best buds now.
Because Buzz is going to
I'm shutting this down.
give him Paulie's
I'm shutting this
financial
down.
consultant.
Hey, everybody, thanks for the stream. For myself and Mike B. Look, we got these other guys back here. There they are.
Bye, guys.
Matt Fagan, Skyler, the cowboy guy from Buzz.
We're dumbfounded. That's a great way to finish this stream. Completely dumbfounded.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.
1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. What's that, 11 Pacific? 11 a.m. Pacific time? Or 10 Pacific time?
10 a.m. Pacific
How are
time.
you going to be awake for that stream?
I'm a mess right now after all this conversation, everybody.
You need to go and take a cold shower.
Good night.
Good night.